Hello and welcome to On Tap Sports, the channel where we cover all the sports as much of the time as we possibly can. And here we are for the Indiana Hoosiers up against the St. Mary's Gaels. 21-13 on the season were the Hoosiers. 25-7 were the Gaels. The Gaels are 2-point favorites here in this one, led by Matthias Tass. Tommy Kuhse, might be pronouncing that incorrectly, 12.6 and 12 points respectively per game, and Logan Johnson at 11.5 points per game. The Indiana Hoosiers are the 12 seed, led by Trayce Jackson-Davis at 18.4 points per game, Xavier Johnson at 12.2, and Thompson at 11.3. The Big Ten back in action as Rutgers lost. I actually got that wrong earlier. I said earlier that the Big Ten was 3-0 at that point before this latest loss from Iowa. But I forgot that Rutgers had lost, actually. I was thinking that they won that game for some reason. Got confused. Good to see everybody here. Got two more games on the slate today. Indiana versus St. Mary's, and we'll close the night out with Vermont and Arkansas. Let's see who's in the house. Hit that like button if you don't mind. It will help us rank here. Christian's in the house. My New Zealand buddy says, Kia ora, Ray. So glad you're back for March Madness. My man, Christian. Kia ora, bro. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Turning Red is a BNA ripoff. Of course it is. Always good to see you, Christian. I'm going to be back, by the way. Of course it is, God Kong. Tyler says, hey, guys, are you ready for this one? It's been a heck of a day so far. Since I have to be up at 5 a.m., I might fall asleep to his last stream today. Woo, 5 a.m. Yeah, I think, I have to set up I really should have set up all 8 that I was going to do yesterday. I should have done that yesterday. You know what? Hey, if this stream closes out or whatever, I'll be right back because I have to. Hold on a second. Let me try this actually. Wait. Yeah, okay. I have in my headphones, I have the ESPN in my ears, so. 2 seconds. All right, let's see if I'm frozen. All right, I'm not frozen, but I think I'm going to freeze here in a second if I try to add ESPN in, but we're going to do it, and if I freeze, I'll be right back. I forgot to turn the volume off of ESPN or whatever while I'm doing this, so it'll be like they play their stupid commercials throughout, and it'll be in my ear, and I won't be able to focus. So let's see. All right, am I frozen? That actually worked, I think. I think I'm good. Let me know. But I can see my head moving and everything, so usually that means I'm not frozen. All right, Tyler says, hey, yeah, 5 o'clock. Yeah, I got to be up at about 6 a.m. every single morning here for these next 4 days because I have to set up my streams. Not sure what I'm going to do Sunday because, well, I do know what I'm going to do actually because I'm going to skip the first game on Sunday. Why do I have to keep clearing my throat? Dang it. I'm going to have to skip the first game on Sunday, which sucks because it's probably going to be Ohio State and Villanova, I bet. But I'll have to rush back from church, and I don't know. I have to find a way to set up all the games and everything else. I don't know if I can get up that early. I go to church at 8:50, and I leave here at about 7:30 for that because I have to make some stops along the way and stuff. What the heck is a Gael? I have no clue actually. Probably something religious related. I don't know. I know, right? Where are you, Ray? If you're asking where I am in terms of. Hopefully you guys can see me. I am in South Carolina if you're asking what state I'm in. A Gaelic speaking person. Got it. Oh, a Gaelic speaking. So, yeah, that's crazy. That's a weird name. Way to screw us, Iowa, says Travis. Yeah, I had Iowa losing that game, so I'm cool with it. I picked that game right. Tyler's in first place in the entire world. Out of millions and millions of people playing. Shoot, I'm in the top 71 percentile right now, and I'm in 5.1 millionth place. So that just tells you how many brackets there are on ESPN. I wonder how many people actually fill those things out. Because if I'm in 5.1 millionth place and I'm in the 71st percentile, That means there's a lot of brackets. I can't do the math though. I'm not that good at it. But yeah, Tyler's in first place in all the world right now. He's gotten all the games right so far. Colton says, Ray, what up, Colton? Everything going good with that link I sent you? What up, brother? I'm a longtime viewer, just never comment, laugh out loud. Oh, what up? Good to see you, Zimpies. Always good to have you here, man. Appreciate that. Thanks for supporting the channel, brother. Always feel free to comment more if you'd like. Up to you, though. I completely screwed up. I had Marquette, and I have St. Peter's. I'm still tied for first, though. Oh, you did pick Marquette? Okay. Why'd you pick St. Peter's? St. Peter's over Kentucky? Never mind, Tyler. I gave you your props, and then you let me down. St. Peter's. What in the world? Watch them win, though. Watch them win. But yeah, Marquette. I picked Marquette too. I told you with those 8-9 matchups, my idea this year was to go against my first original instinct, and that has not proven well for me yet because my first instinct was Memphis and North Carolina, and both of those teams won. And I picked the opposite. Those are most of the games I've lost. You streaming Michigan State Davidson tomorrow? No. I really thought about doing Michigan State because obviously I have a lot of Michigan State fans and, it's a relevant team to cover. But I just don't have a ton of interest in that game because it's a 10. I don't really have a ton of interest in 9-8 matchups and 10-7 matchups because it's just like, I don't know. It's like, for me, it's like the winner doesn't change the scale that much or whatever between those two matchups. So I don't really, unless it was Michigan, the team I actually cover, I didn't want to cover a 7-10 or an 8-9 matchup. So last year, Saints, we did this, and I picked all the right games on throughout, man. Like in terms of like the games to cover that were like people wouldn't have, it was a 14-3. I think it was Ohio and Virginia. That turned out to be a really good game. Texas Christian versus Texas. I did a really good job of gaining viewership by picking the right games that were close games or whatever that people weren't expecting to be close. So I think I picked really good games that also weren't competitive on YouTube because nobody really thought to cover those games. I'm trying to go with the same approach this time around, although I think people might do Indiana St. Mary's. I don't know. But I don't think many people are going to do. I don't know what the night slate is tonight, but I bet there's like a 10-7 or an 8-9 matchup that people are going to cover when they really should be covering the one I'm covering, which is Vermont and Arkansas, which is probably going to be a really good game. We got a Gold Cup recap in my local high school Made State, and that game is about to start. Well, that's actually pretty dope. Wait, and my local high school Made State, and that game is about to start. What local high school? I mean, like what sport is that in? For basketball? Since I took St. Mary's, let's go Gaels. I took Indiana, my friend. Another 12-5 upset we're going with. Enjoy it while it lasts. There are a lot of upsets yet to come. Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially like, well, there's been a couple so far, Michigan and Richmond, to my knowledge, off the top of my head. But I think tomorrow might be a little bit crazier. Remember when the Big Ten had a 7-1 bowl season and the loss was Michigan? Yes, I do. It was to South Carolina, and my South Carolina friends were watching it with me. Ugh. How far did you have Michigan going? I had them going out next round, so I have them losing to Tennessee on Saturday. Well, I had to have a 2 versus 15 upset somewhere. It's okay, Ray. I never win. So as soon as I am out, I can just enjoy the tourney. There you go. Good point. But then you hear my theory earlier. Don't pick 15s. they happen, but I just stay away from 15, stay away from 16. Don't pick those teams. I just pick all the ones, all the twos. I just go right through that. So what's the schedule tomorrow? All right. You know what? While there's not a lot of people in here, I usually try not to get on the internet on my phone because for some reason, when I start to get on the internet on my phone, that's when my computer messes up on it used to. And now I've been scared to try it ever since. But I'm going to go ahead and finalize that really quick because I'm actually curious myself. I know I'm starting out tomorrow with Ohio State. The hardest one to pick is the second round of games. So I know I'm starting out with Ohio State and Loyola Chicago at 12:15. And then the hardest one to do is in that next slot, really the best game is Miami and Southern Cal. But again, that's a 7-10 matchup. And I don't like to do 7-10 matchups because they just don't have a lot of significance, you know? I mean, whether Southern Cal or Miami wins, they're still a 7 or a 10 seed playing the 2 seed in the next round. So I think in that next slot, we're going to be a little bit late to it, but I'm going to cover Yale and Purdue at 2:00 because the Ohio State game, the Ohio State Loyola Chicago game won't be done yet. So I'll be late to the Yale Purdue game, but I'm going to go to Yale Purdue because it's a 16.5-point spread. But I think Yale's gonna make that game kind of interesting. So I'm gonna go with that game. Hopefully I'm right. I took that chance last year, and I'm gonna do it again this year. So we'll do Ohio State, Loyola Chicago, Yale, Purdue at 2. And then, so I got to go to another game that's at least 4:00 or later. In that third session, we have our choice between. Really, we only have our choice. The times tomorrow are weird. I could skip the third session. Oh, man. Because I don't really want to go like 5 straight games. I need a break at some point. I think during the Notre Dame, Alabama, and Virginia Tech, Texas region portion, I'm going to skip that. Oh, man. I'm trying to think here. This is tough. Because I maybe should take I don't know, actually. This is getting harder and harder. Because I know I'm doing Ohio State and Loyola Chicago. I can either skip Yale and Purdue and not go again until 4:30 or 4:15. This is tough, man. I'm going to keep looking at this and try to figure out. I'll try to lock something down. I thought I had that planned in my head already, but I must not have finalized it in my head. I know the night game for sure. The 9:50 game, Colgate and Wisconsin, is for sure the one I'm covering at night, and Loyola, Chicago, Ohio State in the early afternoon. Those two are locks. Everything else I'll try to figure out from by the time tonight ends. Basketball, okay, good deal. State championship in basketball. That's dope, man. I took Arkansas, so I think this night could finish bad. Only 1.8% of brackets are still alive, Ray. Yeah, they'll pick through them throughout. That's for sure. I picked Virginia to win it all when they lost to UMBC. Ooh. It's one of the best times of my life going to that tournament and seeing that. That's crazy. Link is good. I'm getting TV ready. There you go. Wait, are we going to co-host for some of this game? Colton's going to come in at halftime. And do a little segment with me. Who do you think the Lions should get at number 2 if Aiden Hutchinson is taken? I don't know. I haven't seen Thibodeau. His draft stock has fallen a little bit, hasn't it? Because I've heard that's what I've heard at least, but I haven't really paid too much attention to it. I'll definitely take a look after March Madness. I'm going to be covering the draft, so I'd like to know what I'm talking about. Who you have? Houston UAB, and Illinois Chicago. I took Illinois and UAB. Very well could be the other way around. I think between those two games, one of those games is going to be an upset. And I picked a lot of 12 seeds, man. So did I pick any 5 seeds to win? Yeah, I did. I took UConn. Houston is dangerous threat. Yeah, they are, but I took them to lose. UAB can ball now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what kind of game that's going to be. I know UConn's losing by 4 right now. So, man, those 5-12s, they're, sometimes the 12 wins 3 out of 4. All right, here we go. We're up and going here. St. Mary's with the rock, driving baseline. Obviously, give me some possessions on each side to learn these names. I know Indiana pretty well, but the Gaels, not so much outside of what Al has taught me. Illinois should, I hope, pull off the W. Chattanooga, a lot of people are on Chattanooga to win that game. But I got to go Illinois. I don't think they're going to have 2 years in a row where they flunk out early. A little one-handed baby hook there, made up and in by Logan Johnson, third leading scorer on the season for the Gaels. They'll take a quick 2-0 lead almost a minute into this first half. I was an idiot. I took UAB. That's what I took. Tyler, UAB. Took UAB and Chattanooga. Oh, you took double upsets. Nice. St. Peter's up 19-17. Maybe you're not that off. And that's almost halfway through the first half. 3-pointer up and in. Bang by Parker Stewart. Averages 6.3 points per game. He gets a quick 3 right there. Indiana up 3-2. Were you shocked when Michigan beat Colorado State? I was not. I picked them to win. My pick in this game, I'm 2-0 against the spread and straight up today in the games we've covered. I got Indiana 65, St. Mary's 62 is my prediction. St. Mary's with the deuce there. Takes a 4-3 lead. Lot of close games this time around going on. This game's 4-3. Creighton, San Diego State just started. 6-5 Creighton with the lead there. New Mexico State and UConn all knotted up at 20. And St. Peter's has a 20-17 lead over Kentucky halfway through the first half. Missed there by Indiana. Rebound by St. Mary's. They're going the other way with it with a 4-3 lead almost 2 minutes into this game. Moving the ball around are the Gaels. They have a number 12, and I don't have that guy on my – oh, yeah, duh, Tommy Kuhse. He's the second leading scorer, duh. They'll work inside to the leading scorer, Matthias Tass, 12.6 points per game. He'll do a hook shot. He falls short on the iron there, and Hoosiers will go the other way with it. Xavier Johnson out to Trayce Jackson-Davis, and he walked. Gaels ball. Let's see. Devontae Adams. Just gonna trade it. Got traded to the Raiders. Did he really? Is that true, or is that a? Can we confirm that, somebody? Not that I don't believe you, Justin. It's just a lot of people will come on here and play around like that. Dunk there as toss. It's actually toss, not Tass. Why is TASS toss? Nothing makes sense anymore. Crazy Big Ten champs get put out first round, shaking my damn head. Yeah, tournament champs now. Tournament champs. Jackson-Davis on the dunk on the other end. Travis, I'm telling you, don't expect much out of the Big Ten in this tournament, man. Like I said, a lot of good teams, not very many great teams. I don't think anybody's going further than the Elite Eight. Johnson with the miss with the left. Indiana recovers the rebound. 6-5, fast-paced moving game here so far. I like it. A lot more entertaining than that Richmond, Iowa first half at least. Second half was pretty good. Hello there. What up, MSU? Best of luck to your boys tomorrow, my friend. Should be a good game. Gaels have some numbers here as Indiana thought they were going to get the ball, but they are stepped out of bounds as the ball was caught. Indiana ball. Watching Kentucky and St. Peter's. There you go, Colton. Yeah, that one's 20-20. Good game we got going there. Richmond is, I heard, Watson to the Falcons. They just need to finalize everything. Man, so much stuff. So many things going on in the NFL. New Mexico State doing well against UConn right now. They are indeed. 2-point lead. That one doesn't shock me too much. I went back and forth on that pick. I finally landed on UConn, but only because I already had too many 12 seeds picked. Jackson-Davis with the spin, with the left, up and in, off the glass, 7-6, Indiana. Same with St. Peter's against Kentucky. Yeah, good games all throughout, man. 15 in the house. Thanks for being here, guys. Please do hit that like button. Every time when these games stay close, we usually kind of grow throughout, but we've hit over 100 at some point in both streams, if I'm correct. I think the other one hit 100 at some point. Yeah, it did. It did. 7-6 is your score. Indiana with the lead and the ball. They'll work it inside. And Thompson can't finish it, though, from point-blank range. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Gaels' ball. 7-6. We got our first time out. 11 in the house. Thanks for being here, guys. Good game so far here between the Gaels and the Hoosiers. Wouldn't expect anything less. I figure this one will be back and forth throughout in Portland, Oregon. Travis says, yeah, Big Ten tournament champs, which regular season champs is meaningless. I don't recognize that. Just do away with that, and regular season just determines seeding for Big Ten tourney. There you go. UNC's 32-point win is the largest margin of victory in 8 versus 9 matchup. Ooh, that's a nice fact there, Tyler. I like that. I don't get it. Both Michigan State and Davidson are in the Eastern time zone, and the fact Davidson campus is a 2-hour drive away, but tip-off is at 9:45. Ooh, that's a late tip-off, and that is tomorrow, right? I was right about that, right? And the fact Davidson campus is a 2-hour drive away, but tip-off is at 9:45. Where y'all play? Oh, yeah, y'all are playing at y'all are playing right here where I'm at. Like, literally, and I'm going to get this right this time, okay? It's probably about a 7-minute drive where Michigan State's playing from me. I did not know that the tournament was being played in Greenville. They didn't really advertise it around here this year, but it's been played plenty of times in Greenville in the past. So yeah, I was actually like, once I found out right before the selection show, and I was like, please God, don't let Michigan be in Greenville, because if we're in Greenville, one, I don't have money to go, but I'm going to want to go. And two, I wanted to cover the March Madness, and I didn't want to tell you guys, like, hey, Michigan's in Greenville. I'm going to miss that day. So if Greenville hosts next year and Michigan's in it, I will probably not be doing March Madness as long as Michigan's in Greenville for the tournament. Because if you guys haven't been to a college basketball tournament, I can't say for sure. I've only been to one, and it was the 16 seed over the 1 seed, the only time it's ever happened. But it was really well run and a lot of fun. Just so much fun, man. I had a blast. It was in Charlotte. That was in Charlotte. Yeah, MSU Davidson is tomorrow in Greenville. Nice. And so is Duke and whoever they play. Well, crap. Be back later. Ray, brother-in-law, and his lower ball joint break, so got to help him fix it. Oh, wow. That sucks. Sorry to hear that, Travis. Sounds good, buddy. I'll be praying for you, man. Hope everything goes well with your brother-in-law. Sorry to hear that, man. Really good game, says Colton. Yeah, I think all the games going on right now are pretty good. They could break away or whatever, but hopefully not. We need some good action here. We need some good action. Like I said, I think Vermont and Arkansas should be good later as well. I think we're going to cover some good ones. Uh-oh, am I going to freeze? Nope, I'm good. I'm getting lucky here. I accidentally, usually when I press the minimize button or whatever, I freeze on my way back. All right, we're about to be back in action here. Gaels and Hoosiers. 7-6, Hoosiers with the early lead. Ray, doubling your Uncle Rico money on Indiana plus 2.5 or on the little Catholic school Gaels. Going Indiana, my friend, to cover. I'm going to go win outright. I got a bet on March Madness one year. Although I'm sure the year that I bet on it, I'll do poorly. But I've done okay with the games we've covered today against the spread and straight up. And they've all been upsets. Reverse layup there from Logan Johnson. Pretty looking play there as he drove the line and reversed it up after the Indiana man jumped in defense. How do you feel about the Tigers this season? I think they're going to be pretty good this year. A little bit over 500. Not great, but we're on our way, man. I feel good about the future. Little pull-up jumper hit by Xavier Johnson. That makes it 9-8 in this back-and-forth affair between the Gaels and the Hoosiers. St. Mary's ball now, working it around. 18 on the shot clock. About 5.5 minutes in here. Early on, Gaels attempt a three-point shot. It's off the back rim. Indiana with the ball now. 9-8 is your score. Xavier Johnson steps back, passes it out. It ends up in the hands of Trayce Jackson-Davis, or TJD for short. He'll turn around. Left baby hook. He misses that one. It goes in and out. St. Mary's gets the rebound. I've been to one March Madness game because it was Michigan State versus Memphis at the Palace in 2013. Ooh, I think I remember that game, but I don't remember how it went. That was like I don't know what the seeds were or whatever. I kind of remember it. 9-8 is your score here. 5-on-4. Indiana has numbers. They'll shoot a three in the corner. Missed. Front iron or side iron. That was Miller Kopp with the shot. Tigers, Dodgers World Series. Ooh, that's pushing it. That's pushing it. I'm going Giants, Red Sox. I'm going to go with the same prediction I went last year. Giants, Red Sox. Logan, an ex-Cincinnati player. Who? Logan who? Johnson? Because I was wondering, that guy sounds familiar. If that's who you're talking about. He sounds familiar. I've seen him before. I almost went to a game in 2018 when MSU was playing at Little Caesars Arena, but it was too expensive, and it was that or my week in Nashville. Ooh, you made the right choice probably. Upset alert. UConn looks in trouble. Yeah, they're down 7. Good call there, Wanda. Yeah, I took UConn to win, but I that was a question mark, man. And I really kind of wanted. I said earlier on my last stream, I probably should have picked Vermont to go to the Sweet 16 because I think they're going to beat Arkansas today, and I kind of like them to beat UConn or New Mexico State. But I did not. I took UConn to the Sweet 16. So that would be my first Sweet 16 team lost. Well, if I had done the research, I would have gone Richmond. They are, I think, 9-0 in the first round. Is anything lower than a 9 seed? Ooh, that's interesting. That's awesome. That's a great stat. You bringing the facts here, Tyler. Oh, I just spilled drink all over me. I thought I had less. I thought I had one more sip left. It was like kind of transparent or whatever. It's like a light colored green tea. I thought I had one sip left, so I took it like it was one sip, and it was not. Whatever. I live alone. Gaels working outside. Corner 3. Bang! Up and in. Ties it up at 11. Logan Johnson with the make. Kentucky up 26-22 against St. Peter's. San Diego State with a 12-10 lead over Creighton. New Mexico State with 27-20 lead. 2 minutes left in the first half. In this one, Indiana's up now 13-11 after the layup by Xavier Johnson. 8 minutes in almost. Let's go Aggies, says Tyler. Wait, Aggies. Who's the Aggies? Oh, New Mexico State Aggies. Yep. I took UConn. Meh. Bad pick there. Toss. Works it out to the side, and corner 3 is missed, but Toss is able to get the rebound. Swings it back out at the top of the key. Bang! Another 3 made for the Gaels. That was Alex Dukas. 14-13. St. Mary's 2 for 5 behind the arc. They've made their last 2 after starting 0-3. Do you think Cade Cunningham is the rookie of the year? He should be. He should be. Who do you think would be other than him? I think he should be. Xavier Johnson guarded by Logan Johnson. Both numbers are 0, so that's interesting. Johnson, and both numbers are 0. Weird. Geronimo with the 3. Bang! Up and in. 16-14 Indiana with the lead. Yeah, this is the team I said had cool last names. Jackson-Davis, Geronimo, and Finney. Is Indiana going to win? We finna see. In the paint, Stewart up and in. There was some contact there. Gaels won a foul, but nothing called there. 18-14, and St. Mary's will call a timeout with 11-11 left on the clock in the first half. 2013 MSU was a 3 seed, AP 9, and we beat Memphis, AP 19, 70-48 at the Palace of Auburn Hills in the second round. There you go. Man, waxed them. We went on to lose to Duke, to number 6 Duke, 61-71 in Indy in the Sweet 16. And that was 2013. That's the year that Michigan, I want to say that's the year that Michigan played Louisville, right? I think so. I think Louisville's the one that knocked out Duke, actually. Yep, Logan Johnson, he went to high school in NoCal. Nice. Yeah, I was about to say, I thought I've seen him before. Even when I was writing down his name, I was like, that guy sounds familiar. He sounds familiar. But, I mean, Logan Johnson's not a ultra, rare name or anything like that. So I thought that was maybe it, but we'll see. All right, let's see. Home win, says Kuhse. And, yes, Duke lost to Louisville in the Elite Eight. Yeah, I thought they did. And then Louisville went on to beat Wichita State and Michigan. So I can tell you Michigan's whole run on that. We beat South Dakota State in round 1. Because we were the 4 seed. We beat South Dakota State. Then we beat VCU, the 5 seed. Very good VCU team that pressed. Then we beat Kansas in the Sweet 16 because Trey Burke hit that great shot that we needed to take him into overtime. Then we beat Florida in the Elite Eight. And then we beat Syracuse in the Final Four. And then we lost to Louisville. Louisville had a close game against Wichita State. If Louisville would have just lost to Wichita State, man, I think we would have beat Wichita State in the championship. Michigan's had that. Louisville was definitely the favorite that year or whatever going into the tournament. And same thing with Villanova the year we played them. We can never kind of get lucky with who we play in that championship game. St. Mary's, which, it's hard to do anyways. If you go to the championship, you usually earn it. St. Mary's deepest run was Sweet 16, where they fell to number 3, Baylor, 72-49. There's another good fact, Tyler. I was actually wondering that today. I was like, I don't feel like St. Mary's ever wins very many tournament games, and they're always in it. So it was easy for me to pick against them, whether they win or lose this one. They never make it far. I know that. That Sweet 16 run was in 2010. Nice. I remember who we beat in our 2000 championship, says MSU Detroit fan. Yeah, you beat Florida, right? Or UCLA? Florida. You beat Florida. Changing subject, does Clemson play any basketball? And if so, does anybody care? No and no. No, they do play basketball. They were average this year, but my Clemson friends can't stand their coach. I think he got fired. I think he did get fired at the end of the season. Ranked best Michigan basketball teams to never win a title. 2013 has to be up there, right? Oh, for sure. But I mean, the Fab Five teams probably be most people's pick. But 2013 team was better than the 2017 team, yes. So it's up there for sure. We beat Valparaiso and Utah in Cleveland, then beat Syracuse and Iowa State and Auburn Hills, and then beat Wisconsin and Florida in the Final Four in Indy. There you go. Nice path there. 18-14, Gaels ball. Indiana with 10 points in the paint. St. Mary's with 8. UConn down 10 at the half, 32-22 in that one. St. Peter's continues to fight Kentucky well, 33-35 in that one. That's one of those ones where, let me teach you guys something that don't overthink. If you have Kentucky in the Elite Eight or worse, your first thought is, oh no, Kentucky. Your first thought is, oh no, I can't afford to lose Kentucky. I have them all the way in the Elite Eight. But it's like, no, because most people are going to have them further than that. So it's actually good for them to lose early if you have them in the Elite Eight, in my opinion. Not only do most people probably have them a little bit further than that, it's also important because it makes whoever you had beating Kentucky later on, it makes their path easier. That's my opinion. But I have Kentucky in the Final Four, so that's a little bit too much I don't want to lose them just yet, probably. Jackson-Davis with the left. He misses there, but that would make Gonzaga's path a little bit easier if Kentucky was to lose to St. Peter's. If Mary is the mother of God, JC, how is she a saint? St. Mary's. You stumped us, Al. You stumped me. I know it's a moot point, but do you think if Loyola beat you guys in 2018, do they beat Nova and win it all? No, I don't think so. I mean, they had a pretty solid team. They definitely they crushed us in that first half, man. But, I think the better team won there. Villanova, that was Villanova's year to win. I don't think they were losing to anybody. Really, they were one of the few teams that really didn't even have any kind of real close game, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure all theirs were like pretty big wins, pretty comfortable wins. Indiana will get the ball after the shot clock violation from the Gaels. 9:50 remaining here in this first half. For MSU, I'll say our 2015, 16, 19, 20, 20 teams are the best teams to not win a championship. Those sound about right, yeah. One of those years is maybe 15 is when you had Valentine, right? Denzel Valentine, and you guys lost to Middle Tennessee State. Yeah, that was I think I had Michigan State. That was probably my worst year in picking the tournament because I think I had Michigan State winning it all that year. I think that's the only year I've ever lost. I at least had them in the Final Four, I think, and that year crushed me right away. That's one of the first years I was out from the get-go. All right, 18-14, Indiana with the lead. Gaels with the ball here. This game started out pretty fast, and here lately it's been a little bit sloppy. Not as much scoring here. Corner three ball for the Gaels. Bang! Just as I said that. Up and in. 18-17. The forever mystery of the 2020 season. As OSU fan, 2007 hands down. Then 2012. Yeah, 2007 was what? Was that the championship? That year y'all played Florida in the championship? Or I'm so old. When I was a kid, we didn't have nets. I was paid a nickel every time I retrieved the leather ball outbid the peach basket. Our 2009 or 2010 teams also almost forgot them. I know it's weird, but I have seen some videos on YouTube. Have you thought about doing a play-by-play to old games? Since COVID, I have seen more videos like that. Nah, I'm not trying to force videos, Tyler. Shoot, I'm I'm barely keeping up with, what I am doing. But yeah, I've seen that before. Those are pretty cool. I've always thought about doing like fake, like funny reactions to those. You know how I do like the back and forth reactions? I've done that before though, and it didn't work out. It didn't give me a lot of views. I did it to like Michigan State and Michigan, like how those teams watched that game in that punt game or whatever, 2015. Free throw up and in, makes it 19-17 for Indiana. So I take it Michigan's run is what saved you from UMBC beating Virginia. Let's see. So I take it Michigan's run is what saved you from UMBC beating Virginia. If you're asking how I did in that bracket, I didn't have Virginia going that very far in that bracket. That was actually a good thing for me. I think I had Virginia losing in the Sweet 16 that year. Indiana working around with a 19-17 lead. They'll miss the three-point attempt. They get the rebound, and it's a foul on the floor on St. Mary's. San Diego State opening up a bigger lead against Creighton, 23-12. Will I finally get a 9-8 matchup correct? Fingers crossed, because I picked San Diego State there. 2007 was the Florida OSU Natty in basketball. I thought so. Greg Oden and Mike Conley. Galloway in the lane, little leaner, makes it 21-17. I'm so old, I drove John Wooden from Indiana High School coach to Los Angeles back in 1947. Ow, my man. And I didn't get any Uber bonus miles and no DoorDash money. We brown bagged the whole road trip. There you go. Indiana High School to Los Angeles. Is that a true story, Al? I think if my computer would connect to Wi-Fi, I would do videos like that, but maybe summer only. It's probably not worth it, really. I mean, I don't think it'd get too many views, probably, but who knows? I don't even know what gets views on YouTube anymore. My thing is, if I keep making videos and stay with it or whatever, I'm either going to have fun with my community or I'll grow or do both. Hopefully both. Toss with the spin around hook makes it 21-19. He's a big man inside, man. New Mexico State up 32-22 at the half on UConn. Indeed. Thank you, my friend. Thanks, MSU. How stupid am I? Come on, Creighton. That's one time where my theory is actually going to work, because I did that with all the 8-9 matchups. I normally would go with Creighton in that scenario, and I took San Diego State because that was my theory. I'm going to go with the opposite, but that will be the first time it works out. What up, Brett? Good to see you, my friend. Hey, big dog, how are you doing? I'm doing very well. Just kind of living the life here, getting by one day at a time. I think I'm doing well, all things considered. Only bad thing in my life is financials, but we're figuring that out for sure. Good to see you. How are you doing, buddy? Who do you have winning this game? Says Aaron. I have Indiana winning this game. Who do you have? I picked a lot of upsets today. I think tomorrow I slowed down on those. Kentucky is only up by like 2. Yeah, that's wild, man. But, it could be a lot like the Gonzaga game. Gonzaga was only up like 2 or 4 or something like that with 10 and a half minutes left, and then they opened that thing up. I know, Tyler, I also got fooled by Creighton, says MSU. Took Creighton's 31-2 run against Providence to Sirius. Nice, man. 31-2. I didn't know they went on that. Good Lord. That sounds like I wish Guykong was still in here right now. That sounds like Michigan's run over Wisconsin last year. I'm out here just working, laugh out loud. My man, Brett. My man, yep. Shoot. You got to work your life away right now with the inflation the way it is. Goodness. Can't even, I'm glad I don't I stopped doing DoorDash for a little while because they're not doing anything to help out with gas costs, so it's not making much money. With it's not that bad. It's not as bad as everywhere else. What's everybody? Let me know what gas is where you guys are at. It's about $3.88 right now in South Carolina. I got to imagine South Carolina is usually among the lower in the country with that stuff. I've never been so serious about my bracket. See, I'm not too serious about it right now. I do it for fun. Actually, I don't even want to win. I don't even know why. I just enter my bracket in on my challenge just so you guys can see how I did or whatever, because I know everybody would be curious. But I don't want to win because even though I don't have much money right now, I like to give money or whatever. So whoever wins gets $50, and I don't want to be the one to win because I'll probably just give it to second place in that scenario. Can't promise that, but you know, I'm flipping games and charging my phone, says Colton. He's ready. He's ready for his prime time. What's your day job? So, Brett, I was working as like just a customer service representative and, you know, doing the corporate thing. And I was making pretty decent money and everything else and all this stuff. And I just wanted to take a leap of faith or whatever after I sold the house because we're in a good housing market. And just being honest, it hasn't worked out. You know, YouTube didn't really work out for me. And I was going to basically really go hard on YouTube, but and I did a lot of videos last year or whatever, but I thought I was going to do more, but I was going through my divorce and then my dad passed away and everything. And so it's just difficult to make videos when you're going through things. But yeah, so now I'm just balancing everything out. I found an opportunity on Amazon where I make these review videos and it's doing pretty well, but it's kind of one of those things that's a slow growth kind of thing. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Honestly, I'm pretty close to I may have to just give it up and not give it up. I don't think I'll ever give anything up, but I may have to go back to corporate world. The only reason why I don't want to do corporate is nothing about it. It's just for me. It's like I can never get behind in the United States. I can just not get behind the fact that like an entry level position you only get in a corporate facility, even a good one that makes, a company that makes a lot of money and does well revenue wise. They give you 2 weeks off a year. And it never really hit me. 2 weeks wasn't that big of a deal. It is when you compare it to places in Europe and stuff. Bang, 3-point shot for the Gaels. They take a 24-21 lead. It is when you compare it to Europe and stuff, like who have like 25, 30 days off a year at entry level. But it really hit me when my son was born and he was sick all the time. And I'm having to use my vacation days to take care of him at the house because he can't go to a daycare, So I was like, man, bump this. Like, this is crazy. They only give you 10 days or whatever. You can't even, like that's terrible. United States is just so much about production and stuff. And it's something we take pride in, but why do we take, I don't know. I could go on a tangent. Some people are so proud of the United States at our production levels and stuff. And it is a big reason why we are the country we are. But at the same time, I think we could take a little bit of a chill pill and let people actually enjoy somewhat of their lives. There's my rant. But yeah, so that's why I wanted to go and try to do my own thing and be a self-employed. And, thing about self-employed is you got to make it happen for yourself. And, I knew I didn't really have the business moxie. So I just have the creativity moxie. So I was hoping that would pull me through, and maybe it will, maybe it won't. I still have some money, but I'm running out. How about Iowa losing? Yeah, I picked Richmond. So I'm not too shocked by that. First free throw up and in. St. Mary's on quite the run right now. After falling down 21-17, they're now on a 9-0 run, up 26-21 on Indiana with 6.5 minutes remaining. They've scored on 5 straight possessions. Do you have Indiana making the Sweet 16? I don't think I do. I think I have the winner of this game. I had Indiana winning, and then I have them. Who would they be playing? Dang it. Who's the 4 seed in this bracket? I think I have them losing. Trayce Jackson-Davis spins and makes it 26-23, 4-10 right up the street, brother. Dang, 4-10. Man, that's a little bit more. Is Creighton basketball bigger than Nebraska? I would say so. Up and in for the Gaels. That's Alex Dukas. 28-23. Gaels with the lead. Kentucky and St. Peter's tied at the half, 37-37. San Diego State up 27-17 over Creighton. Up and in, and the harm for Indiana. Xavier Johnson having himself a day, second leading scorer for the Hoosiers. He'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. They're right about Devontae Adams being traded. Not too much of a shocker. I just kind of shocked about it being to the Raiders. That's where I'm shocked at. What was the get in return? Yeah, this is sports, people. I can't look dumb. LOL, says Colton. Do you think Indiana could make a big run like VCU in, I think, 2010? First 4 to Final 4? Yeah, VCU and UCLA did that last year. Whoever Indiana plays next, I have them losing. I'm trying to remember who that is, though. I'm pretty sure I have Indiana losing next round. A 4 seed. I usually know the brackets way better than I do this year. All right, here we go. 28-26. Gaels with the lead. Logan Johnson picks up his dribble, guarded by TJD. 3 on the shot clock now. Put up the shot and misses. It's rebounded by Tass, but he is rejected. Indiana now going the other way. Xavier Johnson's fouled. That'll be the 4th foul on St. Mary's. Since Stafford has won the Super Bowl, if gifted, would you wear a Stafford Ram jersey or only Lions jersey? I don't mind Stafford. Like I'm one of those. I'm not one of those heavy like Stafford fans, so I'm rooting for Stafford. But I was cool with him winning the Super Bowl. California and Hawaii, top 2 states, gas prices. Soon it will be cheaper to own a donkey. Soon, I think that'd be about now, right? Did you guys hear about those 2 guys in Tennessee? They got killed by a camel. Thought that was wild. I knew camels could be pretty aggressive, but I didn't know they could do it like that. Come join the factory life. Look at those hands. Those are wide receiver hands, Brett. Nice and soft. I know I'm growing a beard and I look like I could do that factory work, but I'm not man enough like you, my friend. I'm not man enough. I got the wide receiver soft hands. No calluses. I respect real workers like that. Well, I say real workers. I think everybody in America, most people, if they do their job well, they're doing real work. It's just a different kind of real work. But yeah, I definitely respect factory workers, man. We made faucets and I worked in customer service. It's actually the largest faucet company in the nation, T&S Brass. And, we make faucets for Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, all those places. And I worked in the factory to do some cross training. You had to do cross training. Oh my goodness. I was ready to be out right away. Got to stand all day, first of all. Bump that. Vegas gets Adams. Green Bay gets the Raiders' first-round pick and apparently another since Adam Schefter called the picks. 2 prime 2022 picks. All right. Not bad, but I don't know. Adams is probably one of, if not the best receivers in the league, obviously. How am I ahead of you, bro? It's 28-25 right now. It's 29-26 for me. But that was... You messed us out at 8:02. So, well, Adams and Carr both played together at Fresno State. I didn't know Adams went to Fresno State. That's interesting. Ray, a job opened up at 4-Place Strip Club in Tarzana. The girls need a driver to help them get work. One perk is you'll get to meet the ladies and listen to their problems. There you go. I like that. I'll deal with that. Yeah, I'm this Amazon thing, it's picking up or whatever. I'm making it, it can vary. It can vary. I'm trying to get to 200 a day on it. I know that sounds like a lot, but I'm not anywhere close to that right now. SC says UCLA. Yeah, UCLA. Yeah, they did it last year. USMC versus. Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. They would play UCLA. Yeah, I have you. Ooh, did I change that pick? I might have changed that pick. I wish I could trust my internet to see. I kind of feel like I changed my pick to Indiana going to the Sweet 16. I think I did, actually. Which isn't looking good because they're now down 7. Dukas with the 3. Bang! Up and in. That would mean I'd be out 2 Sweet 16 teams here. Rants, USA has too many holidays compared to other countries. Too many holidays? No such thing, man. I'm not too far-fetched on the, we need more time off, but, I got barely any holidays. And, you probably get like 15 or 16 days off a year in the USA. That's bad. 15 or 16 work days off a year. That's crazy. I don't know about basketball, so I'm saying bang a lot, LMAO. Swung by the house to say, hey, as B-ball taint my game. Taint my game? Stay strong, bro. What up, Quo? Good to see you in the house, my friend. Always good to see you, brother. God bless you, man. Good to see you. Looking like Julian Edelman. Yeah, no joke. This thing's itchy, man. I'm not going to lie. It's really itchy today. But it's really itchy around my lip area. I feel like I need some chapstick there or something. Johnny Juzang is the 4th seed. Johnny Juzang, that man's a beast. But I think they're going out this year early. Kentucky St. Peter's tied 37-37. It is indeed 37-37 at the half. Devontae went to school in Fresno. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I did not know that. I learned that today. Hit that like button and go blue. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you, my friend. Go blue. You got it right, bro. The Packers getting the Raiders pick definitely affects the Lions drafting a wide receiver with the Rams pick. Good point there. Good point there. Leave it to the Lions to end up with the last pick of the draft, you know, in that. I mean, we knew it was going to be a bad pick, but of course we get the last pick of the first round. I had Indiana winning this. Me too, my friend. I took Akron and St. Mary's. Man, if Akron can beat UCLA, that'd be wild. Wide receivers, least important position in football, dime a dozen. Yep, I said it. Wide receivers are easily replaced, unlike long snappers. I'm going least important position in the NFL, in my opinion, is like actual position, defense or offense. I'm going to go, you know, man, I know people always like to give centers a lot of prop because they're supposed to like do the, you know, I don't know. I think centers probably either a center or maybe a running back, depending, you know, because if you're just an average running back, you're not, I don't know. You need a hole, man. The average running back needs some kind of a hole to find. Love the stream. And this is Justin Merman, my man. Appreciate you. Just on my second account currently. Sucks that Michigan and Richmond busted my bracket already today. You got to go with Michigan, man. You got to go with Michigan there. Bum. Brett, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the $2 super chat. He says Michigan or Tennessee. You know what? I picked Tennessee in my bracket, but just because you gave me $2, my friend, and you're the man, I'm gonna go Michigan. Duh. I said it earlier though. If you're Tennessee, no way you wanted to see Michigan in the second round. No way you wanted to, because as bad as we've been this year, we still have a lot of talent, and Hunter Dickinson is still a problem down low. No way they wanted to see us. So, and we've had Tennessee's number in the tournament. I'm going to ask you a dumb question, but did you say Ohio was playing sometime? Not a dumb question. They're playing tomorrow at 12:15. I'll be covering it. I think it's 12:15. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. I know it's the first game tomorrow. Johnson inside to Trayce Jackson. It's up and in. 33-28. What is the name of your bracket? Ray Lego, I think. Ray, you ever think of doing a UFC stream? You know the answer to that, don't you? Yeah, I'm thinking I'll definitely probably do a UFC stream in the future. The problem with UFC streams is I stream it online. I don't pay for UFC, so I have to figure that out in the future. But so I'm not watching it live, and it skips too much and stuff like that. But, you know, to counter that, most people that are watching my stream of UFC online probably aren't paying for it either, so they wouldn't even know that I'm skipping and stuff. They probably wouldn't even know that I'm behind. Jackson-Davis on the rebound after a couple misses out of the Gaels, and there's a foul for St. Mary's. Let me go to the bathroom really quick before Colton gets on here. I'll be right back. And he still maintains his balance as a tough finish. Saxon called for the foul, so 6 fouls apiece on Indiana and St. Mary's. Hoosiers have been going inside. 9 of their 11 field goals have come in the paint. Yeah, they're going to have to get something. This St. Mary's team is so solid. More defensive teams are hurting. They've got to get something going on the perimeter. It's going to be a struggle to get it into the paint. There's Kuhse with 6 on the shot clock. Kuhse, 15-footer, is pure. This is the clinic in the half court right now. 8 points, 4 assists for Tommy Kuhse. I'll be right back, guys. I'm looking for a computer piece.
Thompson with the foul. Everybody appears to be okay. I mean, he comes out of nowhere here. He's so
Oh. All right, let's hope my stream doesn't mess up. I've just realized I need this piece that, like it's some kind of, it's this little thing, and it allows you to hear what your guest is saying while they can still hear you on the stream. Hopefully it works. All right, hopefully that works. Did you see Ben Howland got fired this morning? Replacement going to be either Chris Jans from New Mexico State or McMahon from Murray State. I did not see that. That's interesting. Thanks for that. That's really interesting. Watch Devontae Adams' numbers drop just like OBJ's, Julio Jones, etc. I think Derek Carr can really sling it, so I think we'll be all right. Pistons losing the tank off as they are up 68-60. Come on, man. Come on, Pistons, lose. Although the Pistons swept the Rockets last year and they still got the first pick. True. We got a good one out of that, too. Kate Cunningham's been a stud so far. Pistons have really hit in the draft outside of that Killian Hayes pick. If Michigan can hit some three-pointers and Hunter can get his 20, I think we can win against Tennessee. I think we can. Tennessee's playing really good ball, and we're going to have to play better than what we have been. Ray, IU, and UCLA. Yeah, I had IU and UCLA, and I think I have IU winning that game. But IU's getting their butt whooped right now, aren't they? I'm still here. Laugh out loud, says Colton. I don't see you in the are you about to join the thing or whatever? IU losing to Baylor in Sweet 16. IU's not, I mean, they're getting their butts whooped right now. 39-28. They're down 11. All right, I see you, Colton. I'll bring you in just a little bit, but right now it's pointing towards the ceiling. I think you probably know that, though. There you go. There you are. All right, Duke slowly becoming Dallas Cowboys, I think. Yeah. It's going to be interesting what happens with Duke and Coach K and all that good stuff, man, with him leaving. Interesting to see what they are after that. All right, let me read through these comments really quick. We'll get to halftime, and we'll bring Colton on. I'm enjoying my spring break with basketball while away from Ohio State University. Enjoying the weather here in South Carolina, though. Beautiful weather, man. That's a beautiful day today. Look at my pretty puppy while he's away. There you go. What a beautiful puppy. Duke, Kansas, Kentucky, all of them. The Blue Bloods there. If St. Peter's faced St. Mary's, would the good Lord have a preference who wins? I don't think so, Al. I don't think so. See how those ears stand up? I know you got me wanting to show my dog. Well, Gonzaga and Notre Dame are also in the tournament, so it can still happen. It can, yes. Duke will be Dallas Cowboys, Cowgirls starting next year, but with the talent Coach K recruits, it will likely be 2 to 4 years from now. My dog is cuter, says Mark. Here we go. A dog off. All the dogs are cute and adorable, says Colton. There we go. I like that. Everybody calm down. We're good. I'm not knowledgeable in basketball, but I'm really coming for you. You really make my day. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here calling that game, even if it's the Buckeyes. We can't compare dogs and puppies. Yeah, that's not fair. That's like comparing babies. Those are fighting words, Mark, says God Kong. Ray, center calls the blocking assignments for the offensive line for every play. The center is the smartest guy on the O-line. Yeah, I've heard that. I know. I knew that's what people were going to say. Wide receivers are a dime a dozen. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's not a lot of Devontae Adams in the league, Al. Easily replaced track stars and pads. Do you think Cade will win Rookie of the Year? I think so. Yes, Tyler. Yes, I do. Daniel, what up, my friend? I meant you had IU losing to Baylor in Sweet 16. Oh, okay. You saw my bracket? Okay. IU losing to Baylor in Sweet 16. Dang it, man. I did not. See, I had UCLA. I had UCLA against Kentucky in my original bracket, and I switched that around. But, that's why you can't mess around and switch things around, Ben Howland ruined UCLA. True statements. Both the Red Wings and Pistons will have a Rookie of the Year. I like that sound of that there. So are the Buckeyes going to win? I have the Buckeyes winning tomorrow, yes, and against Loyola Chicago, but that should be a really good game. It'll be back and forth. It's going to be close, Susan. I think the Buckeyes are favored by 1, last I checked, maybe. Nicholas says, hey, Ray, what up, Nicholas? Good to see you. Akil Badu should have won it last year for the Tigers. Who did win it? MSU. I love me some Akil Badu, that's for sure. Love some Akil Badu. All right, so we're at 6 seconds left in the half. And before we bring on Colton, we'll call it Colt 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9. That's the amount of minutes he'll be on. Halftime. Colt 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. Loyola might be better. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good game. Should be a good game. MSU says Riley Green or Spencer Torkelson could get it this year, however. Good points there. I love me some Spencer Torkelson. I think he's going to be a great addition for Detroit. That's for sure. Hey, man, now that he's worked his way through the farm system. Hey, man, there's still 20 more minutes to play. Don't count IU out just yet. I'm not, Tyler, but they look sloppy. TJD, Trayce Jackson-Davis is not taking over this game like I thought he might. Ray, as a Christian, you send picking against the little Catholic school. God sees all brackets. You're so stupid, Al. Yeah, that's true, though. You got a point. I messed up there. Lord, forgive me. Can you give score updates of games currently in progress, please? Papa, that is actually what we're bringing Colton on for. So in 6 seconds of game time, we will be there in just a second. Ray, you should be paid for this. Thanks, Nicholas, from YouTube. I do get paid a little bit from YouTube. I love telling, like, most people wouldn't be transparent like this. Like a small stream like this, there's been like 25 people in most of the stream. I'll probably get, like, outside of tips and stuff like that, I'll probably only get it'd be like $7. It'd be like $7 from YouTube, from AdSense. But some can be really good, man. Like, they really pay well during, like, Georgia and Michigan, that $80,000 per viewed stream. That one made like $300 just from AdSense alone. So not bad to work for three and a half hours, 4 hours for $300 plus all the tips. Everybody tipped well, but those are very few and far between. Just so you guys know, that's not the norm. All right, let's do 5 more chats, and then we'll bring on Colton. Ray, do a dog stream. There you go, a dog off live. I'm gonna start doing more, bringing on my guests or whatever. We'll start doing that in the future. Randy of the Rays won the AL Rookie of the Year, although it was his. I forgot they do it by league as well. The Chicago Bears offended all of Ireland with a tweet earlier today. What did they say? Oh, God. You need more, says Nicholas. How so, says Nicholas, and never been to Myrtle Beach before. Oh, yeah. You get it from AdSense, Nicholas, like the ads that they show on YouTube before you watch the stream. Never been to Myrtle Beach before until this week, but the city is fun and interesting. Oh, you're in Myrtle? But they call it Dirty Myrtle, man. That's... Woo! That place has gotten dangerous over the years. All right, let's see if Colton's mic is working and everything. Let's see what happens here. All right, hold on. Let me set this up. I want to make both of us. There we go. All right, talk, Colton.
What's up?
Oh, shoot, I can't hear you. Hold on. Let me put it.
Oh, boy.
Okay, let me know in the chat if everybody else can hear him. It's probably just me.
It's always just you, Ray.
All right, now talk.
What's
Hang
up?
it, I still can't hear you. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear him. Echo cancellation. You know what? I think I know what it is. Y'all can hear him? Dang it.
Come on, Ray. No, I can't hear you. I don't think anyone can hear you now. The struggle. I can't hear you. Look. I still can't hear you.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Oh, now I can hear you.
All right, cool. Now can everybody hear me? They said struggle bus. Yeah, I forgot. I haven't had a co-host on in a long, long time. So I forgot how to set this thing up. You can hear me. I can hear you. Now we just have to see if everybody else can hear us. I got to wait for. All right, cool. They can hear us. All right, here we go. All right, Colton, tell me what's going on in other action around the league.
So we got New Mexico. He pulling a 3 and he bricked it. I don't know anyone's name.
What's the score there?
40-33. Connecticut. UConn. I don't say Connecticut. UConn's got the ball. I think they just got fouled.
All right, so they're pulling within 7. That's not bad. That Kentucky game, is that still at half?
It just came back. I was on it for like a split second. It's coming back. They're still talking about everything.
All right, and then what's the other game? 40-28 St. Mary's over Indiana here. There's one more game going on right now, right?
I don't know that one.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, can you see the chats on the screen?
No. Wait,
if I put it on there,
yeah,
can you see it?
Yeah, I can see him.
All right, we'll do what we used to do with Phil or whatever. We're going to go rapid fire with Colton.
Oh, Lord.
You guys ask any question you want. You can ask if you don't want to answer something personal, don't answer it. Or you can ask any random question or whatever, and we'll have Colton go rapid fire and answer whatever comes to his mind.
Oh, boy. You put me on the spot. This ain't fair.
Hey, that's what I do to everybody. That's what I do to everybody. No, I don't know if you were there when my cousin Philip was on stream. He got on and he was like, dude, that was really fun, but I'm not gonna lie, man, I was way more nervous than I thought I'd be. I was like,
I'm never really nervous because I've done this like multiple times.
Yeah,
the whole wrestling channel too. So it's like, oh, for 3, he bricks.
It's funny because he's not even usually shy. Tyler says, yeah, that's what I call tech, Ray. All right, here we go. Rapid fire with Colton. Colton's going to read out the comments as we go.
Where do we start? I don't even know where to start.
Just read Al's. You see it on the screen?
Oh.
I see a pumpkin with a Bengals hat, he says. Can you see that?
A pumpkin. Wow. That was a good one.
All right. Nicholas says, check ESPN. B-Dub says, St. Mary's going to take it down. Is USF going to win? USF? Who's USF, B-Dub?
Yeah, who are they playing?
Who's USF? San Francisco. San Francisco's playing they're playing Murray State. I'm taking San Francisco in that game.
I'll take Murray State. I'll be
10-7 matchup.
Oh, what a brick. What a brick.
Colin, MSU down this year in football, Nicholas wants to know.
Well, they are losing what was his name? Walker?
Kenneth Walker's gone.
They're losing Kenneth Walker. Their secondary really wasn't that good. I feel like they'll probably have a good year, possibly losing 2 games to probably Ohio State and Michigan.
Oh, I think that's giving them too much credit. I think Kenneth Walker was a huge difference maker. Michigan State 7-5 next year. Guy Kong says, Colton, what is your worst fear?
Wasp.
Goodness.
Wasp. I hate them. And heights.
Mine is
and heights.
Mine would be somebody breaking in. Like, I don't carry guns, sorry. So
I got a knife, but like
just the feeling of seeing somebody breaking in. I don't even care if they're just looking for a petty crime. I can't deal with it.
Kentucky's up 1 right now, 38-37.
MSU says Michigan State Davidson prediction. He doesn't watch much basketball. Who are you going with?
I'm gonna go Michigan State.
All
I'll root for Big Ten teams. What a block by St. Peter's.
Nicholas
for 3.
I'm going to the game. St. Peter's hit
a 3, 40-38.
Dang, with the lead?
Yep, they got the lead.
All right, because I'm going to the game UM versus MSU 2022, as Fox says, is at the Big House. I'm trying to go to Michigan versus Penn State next year. Meet up with my buddy Dominic, who's on the channel, because we didn't get to meet up for the Michigan-Penn State game this year.
Ooh, Kentucky missed.
Longwood leads Mount St. Mary's 51-30 in the NCAA women's first 4. Okay. Longwood made both tournaments. Interesting. Let's see if you're smarter than Philip. Is Tua the greatest ever player to ever touch a football?
I find him underrated.
Oh, wow. Goodness, Guy Kong. We got another Philip on stream here.
I think he's good, but it's the injuries every single time.
All right. Does Alabama cheat? Says Papa.
Duh.
Mayonnaise or Miracle Whip? Says Papa.
Neither.
Mayonnaise. Duke's
Neither.
mayonnaise. Houston, we have a problem. Says Al. Sprite or Mountain Dew?
Both.
Both. You can't pick both. You got to
I can pick
choose.
both. I can pick both.
We can't. We're gonna just sit here on this comment.
Okay, I'll pick Mountain Dew because I used to drink a lot of Code Red.
I like Mountain Dew. They have a lot of different types. Code Red, man. Baja Blast. San
Baja
Fran
Blast.
says B-Dub. That's what I'm going with as well. My bracket got screwed by Iowa losing. Should have went with Richmond.
Everyone got screwed by Iowa losing, it seemed like. But I was kind of on your boat. I was like, I feel like that Spider team was probably going to win.
They're on fire right now. I think they're going to beat Providence too. But
What on earth was that?
due to technical problems, we will have trivia on Tap Sports. Yeah, I can. That'll bring up more technical problems.
Right.
Watts says God Kong. That's valid. Here we go. Great. Now the rest of the stream is going to be random Wasp facts from God Kong.
Oh,
Dude.
Lord.
Dude. St. Peter's leads UK 40-38. Yeah, that one's getting wild, ain't it?
UK's got the ball right now, 34 with a shot and a make. Tied up 40-40.
What's the time left in that game?
15-50.
Oh, all right. Well, for sure, 100%. If we if that game remains close with like 6 minutes left, I'll switch over to it and cover it.
I will switch over. Oh, Kentucky got the ball back.
because Gonzaga just, they were up by 4 with 10.5 minutes or whatever,
Correct.
and it ended up winning by 20. Have you ever completed the Century Club? What is that?
What is that? Kentucky got the lead, 42-40.
I'm not going to that game. Sorry, Ray. All good, Nicholas. All good. I hope I can get there. I got to make some money to get there first, though. Darn it, says Guy Kong. Get this guy off. Boo, says Guy Kong. Wait, was that when he answered the answer about Tua? We might have lost Walker, but remember, we still have our quarterback, tight end, wide receiver, and linebackers.
See, that's what I'm saying. They got some good weapons, but you got to fix that secondary.
7-5. Well, I have to see. Are you guys playing anybody good? If you play anybody good out of conference or whatever, I'm going 7-5. No, I'll say 8-4. 8-4. I'll stick with that.
I'm still saying they're only losing to 2 people, us and Michigan.
Who's better this year in football, LSU or Nebraska?
I'm gonna go Nebraska.
I'm gonna say LSU. That's a good one though. I think that's actually really close.
Yeah.
UK is falling apart, guys. I love what I'm seeing. Keep it up, St. Peter's. Gotta love it. The Saints, man. St. Mary, St. Peter's, getting it done.
Ain't scared.
Is Faygo Pop the best pop?
I've never had Faygo. Oh, I've never had that.
Oh, I love Faygo Pop. Man, you ain't had that? Don't you live in Ohio?
Yeah.
Oh, is Skyline Chili the best chili?
I'm gonna get flagged for this. I never had Skylines, and I live in Ohio.
God, I don't even live anywhere close to Ohio, and I've had Skyline Chili. He can pick neither. He can't pick both.
I'll pick Mountain Dew.
Ray, I think Nebraska wins the Big Ten West 2022.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah, that's pretty bold. I think Nebraska's going to have a really decent season next year. Obviously, they lost a lot of close games this time around, but
you know who I think is probably going to win the West?
Who?
Northwestern, because they're always random.
That's actually not a bad guess. I mean, that's possible. They won it 2 years ago. What do you think of Matt Ryan being Pittsburgh's quarterback? I mean, so they're going to get rid of one washed-up quarterback and go to another one?
I was going to say, it's like Matt Ryan, though. I'm pretty sure he's probably going to go to the Colts.
Did anyone think how was Colorado State a 6 seed and North Carolina 8 seed? Yeah, for sure. I don't even know why I picked against North Carolina in this tournament against Marquette because, like I've been saying all year, they were being disrespected. People were putting them on the first 4 out and stuff like that. That's silly. 15:51 says Tyler, that was time left. Ridley says Nicholas, no, I didn't, but Showtime, you do have a point. 15:11, Mexican or Chinese, says Papa.
Mexican.
Chinese for me, but both are good. Hey, Ray, we did it. Still in Vegas. What up, Mark? You making any money, my friend?
He getting all the money.
My man. Good to see you. Go blue, bro. It's because I played that choir song. So, you told me to, and I did.
It's so weird, like I'm a Ohio State fan, you're a Michigan fan, but yet we're chill.
Yeah.
Like, so many people just hate each other because like they're Ohio State and Michigan fans. I'm like,
I think part of it's got to do with me being in South Carolina because I don't see many Ohio State fans, so I don't really have like a, because I think I know a lot of Clemson fans, and as a result, I just can't stand Clemson. So I think the problem is sometimes it's the person, but a lot of times it's the person. But I think when I don't see that many Ohio State fans or whatever, it helps because then I'd get a wrong persona of what an Ohio State fan is like.
I have seen a lot, and this is coming from a dude in Ohio. A lot of Michigan fans when I was in school. A lot of Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, I know when I went to the big house for the game or whatever, man, once we left or whatever, and it was a year we weren't even good in 2017, so there weren't even like huge implications except for, it's the game, so there are huge implications in some way, but
that dude is huge.
But there were so many like fights or whatever, man, bloody noses all over the place. I'm like, this is crazy, man. Y'all,
like a Raiders stadium.
I freaking love Michigan sports, and I can't take it this seriously. USF, another little Catholic school. There you go. San Francisco, they have a pretty good sport management program. I actually thought about going there. 100 shots, beer, 100 minutes. Oh, I'm good. You lost white? No, I still feel like I still feel pretty white. No, he's talking about Ricky White, I guess, the receiver, right? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah. I'm now hoping that there are a bunch of upsets because my bracket is doing awful, so I hope everyone else's is screwed over as well. Mine's still in decent shape, but I'm not winning these. I have Indiana in the Sweet 16, so I'd be losing the Sweet 16 right now, and I also have, obviously, I got Kentucky far. Yeah, my bracket could be busted here tonight if we don't get some.
New Mexico State, man, they're shocking right now.
What's that score?
45-38.
All right, come on, UConn. MSU has an average quarterback. Yes, they do. More hated rival for Michigan State, Michigan or Ohio State? I would say Michigan.
I would say Michigan as well. Well, we missed.
CCL is officially starting. Hell yeah. Don't know what that is. Breaking news, wideout sophomore for MSU, Ricky White transferred to Western Kentucky. Ooh, that's a passing offense there. Gummy worms or gummy bears?
Gummy worms.
All right. Nicholas says Wisconsin. Who is winning the quarterback battle at Michigan? It's going to be J.J. McCarthy, I think, if he gets back healthy. You'll find out. But I don't know. Harbaugh likes to play the guy that has the time in or whatever. So I think it'll, in the long run, be J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, you guys got a decision with your quarterback. So you got the one dude and you got the backup. What was the backup's name?
You got McNamara and McCarthy.
Yeah, McCarthy. McCarthy's really good.
Yeah, they're going to have some decisions to make for sure. You'll find out.
Is losing 40-45 now.
40-45 for what team?
St. Peter's and Kentucky. St. Peter's.
Okay. You'll find out why why Wisconsin and MSU hate each other other than Michigan. I've had Skyline, says Tyler. It's not that good, honestly. But an average quarterback, it's okay. It's good. But I love chili, so I'm a critic. An average quarterback that threw 27 touchdown passes in his first season as starter. Memphis versus Gonzaga. What's that spread? I don't know. That's a good question.
4.
4?
I'm going to say 4.
I'm going to say Gonzaga is going to be favored by 7. I'm usually pretty good at guessing spreads before they come out. I just
don't know basketball.
No, you might be right. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't think they're going to go too much off of what happened today with Memphis winning pretty well and Gonzaga struggling for much of the game.
And 1 for Kentucky. Hey, there was a Michigan fan there.
Al says, Colton, don't stop talking. Learn from Ray. No dead air if you were broadcasting.
I haven't streamed in like 8 months, so I'm still rusty because I used to stream about wrestling a lot on my channel, but then computer broke and don't have money for a computer, so don't use that much.
We never had that issue with me and Phil, that's for sure, because we both like to talk, so... No, for me, it's like I get uncomfortable if I'm not talking, if somebody's not talking. So I'm like,
right. That's gotta
talk.
That's how the stream was. Like I always have my friends over, and St. Peter's just turned the ball over on a stupid pass.
I mean, I've done my streams where I've only had like 5 people watching or whatever. So those are the hardest ones to do because you're like,
I beat you. I've had none. I talked for like 6 hours.
Oh God. Phil and I did the Tigers game, and it was me, him, and one guy watching. He was our first subscriber, Malachi. And
What a name.
Yeah, he's dope. He comes by every now and then, plenty.
That's-
Northwestern is on there every other year nonsense. Yeah, they are.
See?
Nicholas says White gone. Buckeye says, does anyone
wow.
think Baker Mayfield will remain in Cleveland as the Browns quarterback?
I don't think so. He wants out. They both want to trade him, I heard, or something, because they both want him out. He wants out, and they want him out.
Seems like a lot of drama there. I need another Buckeye seed. Can you send me one straight from Ohio? Susan asked.
What?
Can you get her a Buckeye seed?
Oh, I gotta be looking for them things.
Colton, do you Tua like Cousin Phil? Do you Tua?
Yeah, I like Tua. I think he's underrated.
Who's going to win the Jimmy G quarterback trade, if anyone?
No one. They're about to release him.
White didn't even play last season because he already transferred out back in December. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't remember him playing.
I know for a fact they're about to release him because there ain't no one going to trade for him, because I think if everything goes, what I'm hearing is Deshaun is going to go to Atlanta, and they're going to send Matt Ryan to the Colts in like a 3-way trade or something like that.
Nicholas says, can you please go to the MSU game? It's just a feeling, but I think 112,480 is coming on someday as last year. No, I doubt I'm going to go to that game probably because I want to go to I need to go to that Penn State game because I promised Dominic and if I can come up with the money to do so. And then my friends and I are supposed to go to Miami and Florida State at Miami.
How was that game that you went to at Penn State?
It was dope, man. Really cold, though. Goodness, it was cold.
I went to one game, and it was against Indiana, and it was me and my dad, and it was cold, and then it started snowing. And then my dad was like, well, let's just leave. It's a blowout. I'm like, nah, we watching the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. My friends wanted to leave because they're not. So what we do is it's me, my buddy Joseph, and my buddy Michael, and we go to one. Joseph's a South Carolina fan, Michael's a Florida State fan, and I'm a Michigan fan. And we rotate. We started a tradition where we rotate whose team we see that year.
That's smart. I would love to do that. That
person gets to pick what game they go to. And my friends are pissed at me because I went to cold ass Penn State. My friend's a South Carolina fan, so he went to Texas A&M. We got to go to Texas A&M or whatever and see Texas girls. And Michael
Texas girls.
Yeah, and freaking, and then Michael's going to Miami. We're going to Miami or whatever. So, and I'm the one going to State College, Penn State. State College, Pennsylvania.
That number 34 for Kentucky is a monster.
What's that score now?
49-46.
Oh, still a close game. All right, Colton. I think the second half's about to start, so let's leave Colton. Colton, give us your. I'm putting you on the spot again. You said life right earlier, so give me life advice from Colton. What first thing that comes in your head?
Hold on. New Mexico is only beating UConn by 1 now.
Yeah, see there. I told you UConn's
47-46. This is a good game.
Yeah,
life advice.
Mm-hmm.
Keep grinding. Never give up. Keep doing what you're doing, and no matter what happens, someone will see it and you'll get noticed. Not
bad, bro. I like that. On the spot. That's pretty dang good. People might think we rehearsed that.
I did not. That came out of my brain. Whatever's left of it.
That was good. All right, good to have you on, bro. Y'all probably do more of this. So in the chats, let me know if you guys might be interested in joining in or whatever. Maybe we'll do some kind of segment where we bring in people during halftime. I think I can do up to like 6 people with my subscription. So we can figure that out in the future. But I'll holler at you later, bro. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on. Everybody say bye to Colton. Say bye to Colton. See you guys. See you, buddy. All right, we are back in action. That's good timing. 40-28. St. Mary's with the lead. 20 seconds into the second half. New Mexico State's up 47-46 over UConn with 8 minutes left in that game. Kentucky with 11 and a half minutes left over St. Peter's, 49-46. We will switch over to those games if they remain close, and then I'll come back to this one later on. If it's even close, the Gaels hit a 3. Bang! Makes it 43-28. I thought this was going to be the closest game of this time here. Last season, it was Naylor Reed, Mosley, and Coleman. Will only be losing Naylor, but are picking up 2 4-star wide receivers in the recruiting class. Antonio Gates' son is one of them. Love me some Antonio Gates, man. Some people forget about him. It's one of the best tight ends when they start mentioning guys. Inside, missed hook there, but he does draw the foul, does race Thompson. Indiana falling down by 15 points, but like they're talking about right now in the broadcast, they sure as heck came back on Michigan in this area, so not anything they're not used to. Let me get the scoreboard screen on here. If it freezes, I'll be right back, guys. Let's see. How do I get this back on here? There we go. And we're good. White had over 150 yards of catches in 2020 against Michigan. Yeah, he did. He crushed us. Some of us Buckeyes love Ray, even if he's for the blue team. I love you too, Susan. Big fan, big fan. White is a junior this year. He torched Michigan in 2020, indeed. He's not a sophomore. He's a junior. Front runner for MLB World Series champ. I'm going San Francisco Giants. UK 45-40. That game's a little bit closer now, 49-46. This one's St. Mary's 43, Indiana 29. I had Iowa in the Sweet 16. I had them out here. First round against Richmond. But I can't brag too much. I'm missing a lot of games here. Especially this one as the Gaels take a 16-point lead now. They're playing strong in this one. Yes, he really helped in the 2020 Michigan game, but we have a loaded wide receiver room. He probably won't be missed too much in the rotation. I actually agree with that, MSU. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, or Bowser. Yoshi's 100% the answer, but that's an excellent question. In order, I'll rate that. Yoshi, Luigi, Peach, Mario, Bowser. I thought he would stay, says Nicholas. For MSU rivals, it goes Michigan, Notre Dame, then Penn State. Ooh, not even putting Ohio State in the top 3. Interesting. I mean, White's fast, but why transfer? White has second-round potential. Wisconsin's rivalry from 2011. We do butt heads with Wisconsin also, but it's not big since we play every 3 years. Yeah, not division rivals. Yeah, that's what started it, says Nicholas. Even though they don't play for anything, they do fight. Yeah, Wisconsin was a pain, but since 2012, we've only played them twice, says MSU. What game are you streaming tomorrow? So far, I know I'm doing Ohio State, Loyola, Chicago first thing in the morning, first thing in the early afternoon, as the ball stuck in the backboard here. And then at the last game of the night, I'm for sure doing Wisconsin and Colgate. In the middle, I still just don't have it picked out yet. I'll probably pick it out in the morning. They're getting the cheerleader up there to get the ball. It's a lot of pressure on her. That's an awesome moment. Nicholas says, "What? Right now, I'll put Indiana over Wisconsin." Just they're like calling it her one shining moment. That's awesome. Right now, I'll put Indiana over Wisconsin just because we have a travel trophy with Indiana. I thought you played in 2015, 19, and 2020, correct? I hope Browns keeps Baker for this year and draft C.J. Stroud next year. Not bad. Gaels getting the rebound after the miss by Indiana. 45-29 is that score. We're going to switch over to New Mexico and UConn here in about 2 minutes of game time there, as New Mexico State has a 1-point lead. Fair points as Nicholas, 2016, 2019, right. And how far am I behind in the chat? It's pretty far, so I'm going to go fast here. Right. Trevor Bauer plays for the Dodgers this year. Yes, he does. 2016, I don't remember. You guys are talking about that game. By Colton says Susan. Live odd spreads on second half St. Mary's. Ooh, I don't know what they are, but up 16 right now, obviously. Toss with the turnaround baby hook. Misses. Indiana now with the ball. You did great, Colton. Sorry I haven't been able to go to the stream. Been pretty tired. How you feeling about Saturday? My man Taylor, I think we're going to lose on Saturday, but if we, it's okay. We knew we were underperforming this year or whatever, so Creighton's starting to come back on San Diego State, only down 5 in that one. Lots of good games going on right now. We're actually calling the worst game. Figure the odds. Good to see you, Taylor. All good, man. All good. St. Mary shoots the rock. Yes, they do. WCC hitting, indeed. Really, says Nicholas. 2012, Central Michigan in their house. Why can't Michigan play Western Michigan and Kalamazoo or Central Michigan and Mount Pleasant? It's all about that money, my friend. More butts in the seats. 2015 at Western Michigan, I just don't remember. Sorry. 2015, what was that score? Oh, wow, Packers made a bad move, says Tommy B. Yeah, I got to look into that some more, but it doesn't sound like a good move in my opinion. Everybody knew that Devontae might be out. That's for sure. Logan Johnson picks up his dribble, gets it out, and they're going to call a ball foul on Indiana. Buckeyes are favorites, says Nicholas. Seattle is holding on for dear life. Soon the Gaels will come pouring in. Or the goals will come pouring in. I got my mind on Gaels over here. Nicholas Alande chatting with himself. I don't think anyone spelled my name right. Laugh out loud. It's all good, though. Love y'all. Make sure you get that name right. Coltin. I don't think anyone – oh, got it. Seattle Supersonic goals. No, says Nicholas. 45-29. Kick out. Indiana turns the ball over. Sloppy game here. All right, so UConn and New Mexico State is at on TNT. I think that is one channel right here. All right, obviously I don't know names here, so we're just going to try to call this the best we can. 52-50, New Mexico State with the lead here. They missed the shot. 5-seed UConn dribbling it down with 5:11 remaining in the second half. Great game here, 5 versus 12 matchup. And they're going to call a foul. It looked like a walk, but the bailout foul by the Aggies. UConn's in the bonus, so they'll shoot a 1-and-1 here with 5:08 left. Seattle just needs to get through this game because they'll probably blow out the Red Wings the way they're playing. And this is coming from a huge Red Wings fan. Ray, could you turn the TV down a bit? It's getting in the mic, and you're having to talk over it. Okay, got it. Thanks for letting me know that, Guy Carter. Needed to know that. I turned it down 10 notches from 65 to 55, so let me know if that's still not good enough, okay? Thanks, friend. Big Ten isn't doing well today besides our Wolverines. No, they are not. Great point there, Tommy B. I told people, though, I didn't think the Big Ten was going to have a good showing here. Again, a lot of good teams, not many great teams in that conference. Props to Cole for having the courage to go on the air live. Indeed, my friend. I agree. UK is losing. Yeah, they're up 1 now, 56-55 with 7:55 remaining in that game. We'll cover this UConn, New Mexico State. If you are just now joining in, that's the game we're covering right now. St. Mary's, Indiana is a blowout, 17-point game there. Hopefully Indiana can come clawing back in that one. San Diego State up 5 and the other one against Creighton. A lot of good games going on right now. When are you going on Al? When are you going on Al? Yeah. Al's always welcome. 3-point shot. Bang! Up and in. Aggies take a 55-52 lead. 4:45 remaining in this one. Tyler says UK. 55-54 says Tyler in that one. Now 56-55, obviously. So, Guy Kong, since you know about soccer, what can you tell me about the USL? Some good games going on. I agree, Tommy. Really good ones. UConn now with the rock. 3-point shot at the top. Missed there off front iron. And there will be a foul underneath, so UConn will retain possession. 4:25 remaining. Did you see the Notre Dame game? I did indeed. Thought that was awesome that they hit the game-winning shot, or what was the go-ahead lead, on St. Patty's Day because it was after 12 o'clock. Best moment of the day was the Indiana cheerleaders saving the day by getting the ball down. Yeah, that was awesome, the way they went about that. I know it has 3 divisions. I believe they were talking about doing pro, rail for the first 2. Jonathan Gomez was playing for Louisville, South Carolina. That's for sure what SC stands for, right? No, does that stand for like sporting club or something? I don't know. Creighton is only down 5 now, or soccer club. Yeah, Creighton down 5. 15-53 remaining in that one. UK game is good. It is indeed. 56-55 in that one. We'll finish out this game, and then we'll go to that probably. Turn on the Pistons game. This is a blowout. Joke, by the way. Yeah, I'm not covering Indiana anymore. I'm covering UConn and New Mexico State now. I'm going to go back to Indiana probably, but maybe. Some MLS teams came from there, such as Cincinnati. Faith Gaming says, got to go. Have a good one, Faith. Good to see you, my friend. God bless you. 55-54. New Mexico State with the lead, 3:58 and counting in this one. 3-point shot is airballed because there's a foul on the play. Never want to foul a 3-point shooter, but UConn does. We will go to commercial. What channel is that Kentucky game on? Is that on CBS? I'm gonna try CBS. I don't know because it's that commercial. Since I want to know a little bit more of what Detroit City FC is going to deal with, since they just joined it. SC is Soccer Club, right? Yeah, see, I changed my second guess. On Tap Sports spanning the globe to give you the latest results. Copa Libertadores, 19th minute in, the strongest one, Universidad. Católica won, that's Catholic in Spanish. Right. That I could not tell you. There you go, Soccer Club. DCFC ain't going to join the MLS for sure. Ray, how can you pick against the Catholic schools on St. Patty's Day? I made some mistakes, man. I didn't think about it. MLS already has DC United. SPUK is CBS. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's the guess I went with. Figured as much since it's SEC. That was fun, man. If you never want me on again, put me back in or others. That was fun, man. If you never want me on again, put me back in or others. I love talking to y'all. And talking to Ray. Loved it. Yeah, I've been always wanting to have people on here or whatever. The only concern I have is sometimes, then the only concern I've ever had was bringing on people always, I want to come on. And it's like, at some point I have a show to run. And I also got to be careful with, what's going to happen is a bunch of people who are new to the channel or whatever, and I don't know anything about them. I don't know if they cuss, if they, are vulgar or anything like that. They'll come on and, I try to be careful with that, but I'm trying to work that into where I get more people involved. I might just be insane, Ray, but it feels you're not as loud, clear as you were before. Oh, I bet I know why. Hold on. You probably can't hear me. All right, can you hear me? I'm waiting to see if you guys can hear me. You can hear me? Okay, good. All right, and you can hear me better than what you were before, Guy Kong? I don't know what the – oh, it's Echo, says Majorson. All right, does everybody else have an echo? Echo or no echo? Let me know. Test. Just a little one, says Majorson. Loud and clear here. Okay, thanks, Susan. I think I'm good. I think it's good. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I know how to do all this stuff. It's just been a long time since this little gadget or whatever. I had to have this plugged in already before Colton came on. I think the echo is from the TV. Yeah, let me turn the TV off and, well, because Tommy hears the echo too. Let me turn that off and then turn it back on. Sorry for the technical difficulties. But Jordan says it's okay. It sounds better. Okay, good. Cool. All right, we're at 59-58. St. Peter's actually has the lead here in this one. Unbelievable. St. Peter's with the 1-point lead, 6:43 remaining over 2-seeded Kentucky. And they make the second free throw now with the 2-point lead, 6:43 remaining. New Mexico State up 57-54 in that other one. We'll go to that one really quick. Let's keep bouncing around here. Creighton now down 9. Bum. My man Taylor, appreciate you. Thanks for that. He says, had to switch accounts to send a super chat. Go blue, baby. That's weird you had to switch accounts to do that. That's crazy. But yes, sir, go blue. Going to be a tough one against Tennessee, but I think we can get it done. It's okay. Sounds better. No, it's fine, says B-Dub. Thanks, Susan. Thanks for letting me know, everybody. Sorry if I'm being a jerk. I just felt that you would want to know. No, you're not being a jerk. I need to know that stuff for sure. I have no clue because I can't hear myself. Like I can hear myself live or whatever, but I can't hear what you guys are hearing, obviously. That's why I have the headphones in so that I can't hear like it coming out of my computer. I got that super chat just now, right? Hopefully that's the one you're talking about is Taylor's. Thanks, Taylor. You the man, bro. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it's going to be a big one against Tennessee. I think we can get it done, though. We can get it done. I'm picking Tennessee to win, but just for you guys, I'm gonna obviously roll with them. Well, just for you guys and the fact that I'm a Michigan fan, I'm rolling with my blue. 2:49 remaining here. New Mexico State with a 2-point lead and the ball. UConn in the double bonus. New Mexico State just in the 1-and-1 bonus. Or regular bonus there. Nice pass inside, but even better defense by UConn. They blocked the shot, and it's a shot clock violation. Huskies ball. Creighton down 7. Yep. I got down 9, 47-38 in that one. In the early 2010s, you could always rely on Wisconsin, Michigan, and State to make a deep tourney run. Good times to follow the Big. Yeah, back in the day. Big hasn't had a winner, though, since State, right? That's the last time. Let's go Blue Jays, says Tyler. Oh, you know what? I did miss one, I think. Yeah, there you go. Sorry about that, B-Dub. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, I hope B-Dub's still in the house right now. Okay, yeah. I hope he's still in the house. I hope you're still here, man. Why do I have the San Francisco Giants as my winner? Last year they were best record in the league last year and got matched up with that one play-in game or whatever with they weren't in the play-in game with the Dodgers, but they had to play the Dodgers early on or whatever. That was going to be a tough matchup no matter what. Good series there. I just got a feeling. Had them last year. Bang! Aggies hit the 3, 61-58. Had them last year. I think they'll actually get it done this year over the Red Sox. And who do you have, B-Dub, winning it all? No, B-Dub sent one. Got it. Hopefully he's still in here, but I don't see his chat or whatever. I broke everything. Laugh Out Loud says Colton. Little layup there. Scoop. Layup by UConn. Makes it 61-60. B-Dubs. Feed Hunter on Saturday and wear them down. Yeah, definitely going to. Heavy dose of Hunter. But one thing Michigan does is we run a slow, methodical offense. Too slow sometimes. We get in our own way when we try to feed Dickinson too much. So we do got to. If you notice in the second half, Tommy, we worked it around a lot or whatever. And once they started zeroing in on Dickinson, and I felt our offense was much more effective when we did that. There's B-Dub. All right, I just read your super chat. Sorry I missed it earlier, B-Dub. Hopefully you heard it. If you didn't hear it, I'll come back to it. Anything can happen in March, but I agree. Yeah, I said since we got in the tournament, especially when I saw we are in our region, Taylor, that we're in is ridiculously good. You got a very good 11 seed Michigan for an 11 seed. Tennessee's an underrated 3 seed. Villanova, all the experience in the world with Jay Wright and a bunch of experienced backcourt players. Arizona, really good squad. Illinois, obviously good. That region's the best region for sure. 20 minutes in, still 0-0. Seattle has made it more even. Ugh. I don't know how you can watch that sport. God, 20 minutes in, it's 0-0. Oh, man. Just going to watch people kick a ball back and forth down the field. I'm just kidding, man. Much love. Free throw up and in for Kentucky. They make it 65-62. We switch over to that game right now. SB, come on. At least they are keeping it close, but this would be huge. Got to get the baby down and go do some studying. See you tomorrow, Ray. Bye, Susan. Always good to have you, my friend. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. St. Mary's crushing it, says B-Dub. Yeah, they are. Goodness. 57-33. Indiana just did not show up today. No offense at all. 66-62 in this one. Kentucky, 22 for 29. They have 29 free throw attempts in this game. Goodness. I would have had to been watching the whole game to see if the officiating's been fair or not. Missed 3-point shot by St. Peter's. That could have been huge if they hit that. They would have been down 1. Nonetheless, they're down 4, and now Kentucky's with the ball. 4.5 minutes remaining. They're 2 for 10 behind the arc are Kentucky. 7 of 14 is St. Peter's. Big reason why they're in this thing. Kentucky swinging around 13 on the shot clock and counting, 4:17 on the game clock. Top of the key, now 8 seconds left. And he'll go drive left side with the left hand up and in, 68-62 Wildcats. That's their largest lead of the game, 6 points. And St. Peter's will call a timeout. So we will go to New Mexico State and Connecticut. And New Mexico State has the ball. Looks like Connecticut's coast to coast and puts it up and in, 65-60 and the foul. 65-60 New Mexico State going to the free throw line with 28 seconds left. Big turn of events there. True, I like the way Collins played after he let the jitters out. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Frankie Collins looked good, man. I've been screaming for him to get more action all year. I like the way he plays. Very quick, smart with the ball, penetrates the lane. He makes people around him better. I'm biased, I think, because his game's a lot like how I played. Mine was always, I tried to find a seam in the middle, and I'd shoot that floater if you gave it to me, if you didn't creep up. And if you did creep up, I'd go ahead and pass it to somebody who cut inside. Good game, says Colton. Yep, across the board. I agree. San Francisco Giants win just because I'm in Bay Area. There you go. That's a great pick. Last year was epic. Yeah, great year, man. Baseball was awesome last year. Shoot, sports all together last year were pretty good. Echo, says Al. Oh, man. Everybody said I don't have an echo. Last year was epic. Yep. 20 minutes is early, says God Kong. Yeah, I guess. 20 minutes. I mean, yeah, you're right. You said 90 minutes, right? You guys play. You should have a studio like NFL pregame shows with invited guests each different week. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing something like that, I just got to figure things out. I don't even have, I'm barely even running my own show right now. The NBA should replace All-Star Weekend with a one-and-done tournament, to be honest. That'd be dope. I like that idea, Lion Man. Come on, IU. That game's over, man. 61-33. Goodness. Is there a difference between a road bike and a mountain bike? Can't imagine there is. Yeah, I picked the wrong game in this one. I usually pick the right game these last couple of years, but this Indiana game's awful. It is awful. But we got the other games going on now. Is this your last game, or are you doing Kansas game tonight? No, not Kansas. I'm doing Vermont and Arkansas here at 9:20. So I won't get much of a break. I might be a little bit late going to that game, but not too much. Not too much. So we got Kentucky game. That's at a commercial break. All the good games are on commercial. Oh, no, this is not good. Yeah, I'm not even calling the St. Mary's game anymore. It's such a blowout. 61-33. Looks like UConn just hit a 3-ball. Makes it 66-63 with 18.9. Yeah, a little nice dish out, and bad defense by New Mexico State. Man crept in, let his guy out on the corner. So this game 66-63. It's a good one. And we got a timeout here. 18.9 seconds left in this game, New Mexico State and UConn. Kentucky still up 6 over St. Peter's with 4 minutes left in that one. San Diego State up 8 over Creighton. Come on, UConn. Complete this comeback here. God, St. Mary's is up by almost 30. IU is embarrassing the big. I know Iowa lost, but this is so much worse. At least Iowa lost respectfully. Yeah, no joke. And Richmond's a good team. St. Mary's is a good team, obviously, too. So, but yeah, this is bad. Almost 30. No, bye-bye IU. They were playing well at first, man. They had to lead 21-17. So that means since that point at 21-17, it's now what? 12 to – I got to do math here. 44-12 since that 21-17 point that Indiana had the lead. That's bad. Someone was talking trash on another channel about WCC versus Big Ten show during tourney. If San Francisco wins, do you think that the WCC has shown enough to win that discussion? I think so. I think I think the Big Ten's a better conference. I don't know if you can necessarily go off of those matchups because St. Mary's and Indiana. I mean, in that regard, that's a 5. We're a 12 seed, so we're supposed to lose that. Gonzaga's supposed to win theirs, but I get what you're saying. I said it. Big Ten's problem is a lot. Like I've said it a few times. Big Ten's a good conference, but they're good top to bottom. But they don't have any teams that are great. I think they're going to struggle in this tournament. I said that before it started, though. No, says Soar. And IU was made Michigan wasn't in the play-in game. Looks like they were mad about it. They got it right that IU was in the play-in game. Yeah, they may have. You think Michigan beats the St. Mary's team? I don't know. It depends on what Michigan team shows up. Michigan's capable of beating a lot of teams if they play their best ball, but they have not done that very much. New Mexico State hits both free throws. It's now 68-63. 17.6 remaining. 15 seconds and counting. Got to get a shot off here. Long three, desperation. It goes out of bounds, and New Mexico State's probably going to take this one at this point. Dang it, I got UConn in the Sweet 16. Ugh, I should have taken Vermont to go. Thanks for entertaining us. My man, Mo Jordan. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for that. Says, thanks for entertaining us. Do you think football will ever have nobodies beating top dogs in a playoff? No. What do you think, Majorson? I think the answer to that question is no. I think football is just more of a sport where, there's upsets. Upsets happen, but I just, at that level, once it's the top four, I don't know why, but I think it's almost more possible when there's more teams, I don't know. Because, I could have seen an Ohio State on their best effort. I could have seen them competing with Georgia a little bit better than Michigan did. I know Michigan beat Ohio State, but it's about matchups, So, I don't know. It's a good question. But never if you say nobodies in terms of Cincinnati or something, I wouldn't call them a nobody, but I think that's maybe what. Thanks for. Do you think football will ever have nobodies beating top dogs in a playoff? Yeah, I mean you're not going to be a nobody, I guess, if you're in the playoffs. But if you're talking about Cincinnati, a smaller mid-major school, I think the answer to that is no. 69-63 and 70-63. New Mexico State's going to win this one. We'll close out Kentucky and St. Peter's, and then we won't go back to that Indiana game because it's 65-33. So close out this Kentucky game, and then we'll be back for the Arkansas game at 9. Oh, that one's actually at 9:40. So we'll be back there around that time. I thought it was earlier than that, but I think it's gotten pushed back from previous. Oh, a little bit of a scuffle here in the Kentucky-St. Peter's game. 30 minutes in, still 0-0. There you go. Thanks again, Majorson, by the way. Appreciate you, man. Got as far as we could go. Ball joint broke apart and ripped the CV axle. Wow. Sorry to hear that, Travis. Dang, sorry to hear that, man. The person talking trash was touting defense as the Big Ten difference. I mean, that's why they play the games and it's exciting, but wow, 30 points. Yeah, for sure. I can see that too, defense. Not a ton of offense on that, but again, I just think it's, Indiana wasn't supposed to beat St. Mary's technically. They were underdogs in that one, but, I wouldn't disrespect the WCC for sure. They have some good squads. I got San Francisco beating Murray State tomorrow. San Francisco beating Murray State. Damn, I spilled my beer while watching the game on my TV. I've done that plenty of times. I've done it on my computer. I'm lucky this computer's still working. If they open it up to 6 to 8 teams, might leave a chance. Maybe. Depending on matchups, maybe. Come on, St. Mary's, UK, New Mexico State. Damn you, Creighton. Yeah, I think I'm going. Yeah, I went 2-2 down this stretch. I'm not doing too well. I'm not doing too well because Indiana and UConn, I both have in the Sweet 16. I already lost 2 Sweet 16 teams. That's what you get when those 12 and 5s are tough, man. Sorry, I'm a WCC fan because I played in that conference, but nice. Who'd you play for, B-Dub? Ref just stepped over a player like Allen Iverson. Ooh, that's dope. In this Kentucky game? Since he was a nobody, glad to see him get a chance. Sadiq Bey got 40 points. What a draft pick, man. You can go back on this channel, my friend Phil, who knows more about NBA than I do. When we drafted Sadiq, when the Pistons had that draft, I said in that video, I think Sadiq Bey was the best pick of the draft, and he was all about Killian Hayes being the best pick. And I'm like, I think Sadiq Bey. It was like 17 or 19. I thought that was an absolute steal, and it's really proven to be. He's a stud already. I don't know why the Pistons aren't better than they are, but Sadiq Bey and Cade Cunningham, they just need some growth. And, I like Beef Stew a lot down low, but kind of need like a taller, a different kind of center. He's a, I don't know. I like him, but we need somebody else too to accompany him. 68-62, Kentucky with the lead and the ball. 3:17 remaining, and it's a turnover. St. Peter's Rock. It says Arkansas is 9:15, Ray. Yeah, but I just saw on here 9:42 is the estimated time. It's being extended because of the games before it. So we'll start whenever it starts up. It looks like 9:42, so I'll probably be on here about 9:37 or so. Ray, who would have won if Cincy played Michigan? I think Michigan. I think Michigan ran the ball really well and would have been able to bully them up front. But who knows? I thought Michigan was going to beat Georgia. Nice backdoor cut there for St. Peter's. They make it 68-64. Who do you think, Guy Kong? It's after New Mexico State UConn. That game is just now over. Yeah, and they need time to clean the floors and stuff like that. Creighton is only down 6 with 7.5 to go. Yeah, good game there. Good games across the board outside of the one we were calling. Is this Kentucky game? You know the answer to that. In this Kentucky game, you know the answer to that. Yeah, good point. Another turnover out of Kentucky. St. Peter's down 4 with the ball. 4-3. Missed badly. Ugh. But pump fake up and in. Makes it 68-66. We got a ball game. Ray also said Cade Cunningham would never touch an NBA floor. Hey, I changed my mind on that before the draft happened. I said he wouldn't be as great as people are telling. And then I got closer to the draft, and I realized the Pistons were going to take him. And I said, you know what? I take that back. 13 ties in this game. Lead changes 10. Biggest lead, Kentucky by just 6. Right now they're up 2. They missed their rebound, St. Peter's. And they got a chance if ever. 1:45 remaining. They're down 2. I don't even know what St. Peter's are. What are they? Blue Jays? What are the St. Peter's? The St. Peter's what? Ray also said Shaq couldn't play today. No, he couldn't. That is a true statement. Not in today's offense. Not in today's NBA. I mean, he could, but not. 4-3, bang! St. Peter's hits and they take the lead. They got 69. Nice points to 68. They're now on a 7-0 run. Eater. It's been great all game. I have not been watching this game. Hey, Ray, I'm sorry I didn't join any streams today. I had a busy work schedule. Nice new beard. Thanks, Lori. Are you guys talking about the beard in the Discord? Because nobody said anything about the beard early on or whatever. Now all of a sudden everybody talks about it. Thank you, Lori. Good to see you. You don't need to apologize to me. If Bobby Knight is still alive, he is having a heart attack on how far his program has fallen. Hollywood is changing the film name of Hoosiers to Gaels. Cincy. Alabama didn't bully them. I don't see why Michigan would. Alabama's run game wasn't that great this year, especially compared to previous Alabama years. Michigan's run game and run scheme, I think, would have given Cincy a lot of problems. I love you, God, but you're wrong. Go St. Pete, says B-Dub. Yeah, me too. I have Kentucky in the Final Four, but I don't care about my bracket. St. Peter's all day, baby. Troy Weaver's basketball IQ is insane. I agree. Didn't love the Killian Hayes pick. I was big time against that, but I understood why they took him. He had some Tony Parker tendencies, and he still could be good. It's just it's looking like a bust so far. How dare you talk trash about the Pistons if they were winning by 17 right now? Because I don't want them to win right now. We need a better pick. Obviously, it's a lottery, so we can still get the one pick. Thankfully, the TV still works as it belongs to the hotel that I am staying at in Myrtle Beach. Just as I set my TV as it is in my hotel room. Myrtle Beach. I'm surprised that any TVs work in Myrtle Beach. I'm just kidding. Ha, says God Kong. Okay, Ray, 7.5 to go in IU game. SMC has 70 right now. Is SMC going to hit at least 100? No. I think they'll slow it down here. St. Peter's Peacocks. Ooh, really? Peacocks. Yeah, okay, I can see it now. It's like the peacock head. I see it. Nice. I like that. Peacock! Peacock! San Diego State now up 54-50 over Creighton, so just a 4-point game there. Yeah, I definitely picked the wrong game here in this time slot. Sorry, everybody. St. Pete, if I had picked this game, which I would never have a 15 versus 2, but if I would have, I'd be in good shape. I'd probably have a lot of viewers in right now. 69-68. Kentucky with the ball. 9 seconds on the shot clock. 58 seconds in regulation, and they are struggling. They take a desperation three, and it's missed, but they do get the offensive rebound. Another three here. And that's splash. Bang! Up and in. 71-69. Huge offensive rebound for Kentucky to give them a second chance point opportunity. St. Peter's versus San Francisco would be awesome. That'd be dope. I don't think many people would have that one. 37 seconds. St. Peter's now with the ball. They're working backwards here. That's not where you want to go. Nice little pump fakes there, but nothing can get off. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Lean in runner. It falls. 71-71. 21.6 left. Kentucky going to wait for the last shot of the game to win it. 16 seconds remaining. Kentucky with the rock at the top of the key. 10 seconds remaining. Announcer saying he's going to go right. Not the case. He goes left. Drive. Dish out to the corner. To win. No. Put back. No. We're going to overtime. What a game. What a game. All right, let me go to the bathroom really quick. I'll cover overtime. Kind of stinks because I don't get a little break in between this game and Arkansas, but whatever. We're here for it. I can't just leave when this is going to overtime. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Yeah, if I would have covered this game, I would have had there'd probably be 200-something people in here right now, but it's all good. Let's see, where were we? On vacay, Buckeye student? Yeah, it sounds like it. You're still not in the Discord? No, my bad. St. Peter's up 1 with 1 minute left. 15 versus the 2. Yep, we got it. That's the one we're covering, Showtime. What was your championship predictions? I had Gonzaga versus Villanova. I have Gonzaga winning it all. What about you, Lori? They're playing the Magic, says God Kong. Too many games and too much travel for IU boys in the last several days. I don't like the excuses, though. I mean, you know, it'd be one thing if it was a close loss. They lost by 31. Hello, what up, DuBois? What up? Hi, what's up, my friend? That is not what peacocks sound like. Peacock! Absolutely is. Kentucky with the ball. They'll win the tip. 13 on the shot clock. 4:40 here left in overtime. They look inside. Great steal there by St. Peter's, but they're going to call an off-the-ball foul. A nice peacock, dude. Thank you. I thought so. St. Peter's versus South Carolina would just have cocks running around all over the place. Stay away from 2 versus 15 upsets. Mr. Last place in a group of 57. Okay, you know what? I'll give you that, God Kong. If you're in the group, because you still haven't answered me on that yet, to my knowledge, if you're in the group, I'm going to check your I'll give you that. I will concede to you on that if I go in there and you pick the 15 over a 2. I don't even care who it is if you picked any one. Hi, Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Thank you, Lori. You're the best. You are the best. St. Peter's USF Don, St. Mary's Catholic Schools rule. Pope Francis kicked Georgetown out since Ewing left. I made some mistakes, man, didn't I? Got to go with Catholic Schools next time. Missed front iron, first free throw for Kentucky. Got Dasher for St. Peter's 4, and Drame has 4 fouls. He's the coach, though. Pope Francis didn't let them back in. St. Pete versus USF is on the board still. Yes, it is. Still alive and well. Second free throw. In and out. St. Peter's with the ball unharmed. 71-71. San Diego State now with a 9-point lead there with 3.5 minutes left in that game. 4:25 remaining here in this one. Kentucky has shot over 30 free throws. St. Peter's now with the ball. This guy's quick. I like him. Goes inside, though. He misses. And Kentucky's off and running. They got a 2-on-2. And it's stolen. Now St. Peter's could have numbers, but they get the ball stolen. What a crazy sequence. And it ends up in a Wildcats 2-point layup. Can our players stop getting injured, please? Exactly. Patrick the player, not Patrick the coach. Ewing. Would like to see Kentucky go down. Always makes for a good day. Yes, indeed. I don't care if I have him. I have him in the Final Four, but I don't care. All right, they'll work inside. Will the Peacocks? And they're going to call a foul on the ball. They're in a 1-and-1, or is St. Peter's. Georgetown, DePaul, 2 Catholic school has-beens. Anderson's bracket and I are tied at first again. I'm so nervous. Tyler, trust me, it don't matter. None of this first round action really matters that much. It's all about keeping your Elite Eight, your Final Four, and your championship teams alive. Brackets aren't won in the first round. This is when Kentucky runs away with it. Penalty, says God Kong. I don't know. So far, so good. St. Peter's keeping a fight. I got third last year. That's pretty solid. Penalty coming for Seattle. St. Mary's isn't afraid of IU since they played the Zags 3 times this season. Good point there, Tommy B. I didn't think they would be, though. And unfortunately, the Peacocks missed the free throw on the 1-and-1. Kentucky gets the rebound with a 2-point lead. 3.5 remaining here. Come on, Peacocks. We'll work it inside to the All-American Shibe, and he'll put it up and in. He's got 30 points, 11 for 16. Shibe with a heck of a day. 75-71, Kentucky. St. Peter's looking to answer. Nice give-and-go action there, but they get the ball deflected out of bounds. Oh, they calling a foul? I'm still here, Laugh Out Loud, just watching and listening. My man Colton. Clear pen, says God Kong. I'm going to be attending grad school in Kentucky as I decided to choose UK, and this game has me sitting on nails currently. Dang, you changed all over the place, didn't you? And you ended up choosing UK? Nice. You had a lot of different schools you were looking at. And St. Peter's back to the line, and this guy's 52% on the year. He does have 2 shots, but still 52%. Ugh. He makes the first. If the NFL has the Hail Mary and the NCAA has St. Mary's, guess what, Ray? Michigan has St. Mary's Hospital in Livonia. I don't know where you come up with this stuff, Al. They have NIL and B-ball too? Yes. It's a college thing altogether. Montero converts. Seattle takes a 1-0 lead in the game in the 45 plus 2 minute. 4-0 on aggregate. Due to the away goals rule, missed the second free throw, 75-72. Leon now has to score 5 goals unanswered in the second half. Ugh. That's dumb. Takes a 1-0 lead in the game in the 45 plus 2 minute and 4-0 on aggregate. What does that mean? I have no. And considering they scored 0 goals in the first 3 halves, it does not look good for them. 11 Michigan Wolverines versus 3 Tennessee Volunteers set for the round of 32. Go Blue. My prediction: Tennessee beats Michigan 80-68. That's fair. I think we're going to lose as well. But that's a good position to be in when everybody thinks you're going to lose, even your own peeps, because that's when you prove them wrong. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Go, says God Call. I know, Ray, I was on Twitter earlier, and I saw so many posts about having Iowa's natty champs. Ugh. What kind of rules is that in soccer? Yeah, that seems silly. I thought I read it wrong or something. All right, St. Peter's now with the ball. Down 3. 2:43 remaining. Wheeling it around. They'll shoot a 3-point shot. Bang! It's pure. We're all knotted up. 75. Paka! 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 75-75, 2:23 remaining here. Kentucky with the rock. 3 for 12 behind the arc. St. Peter's is 9 for 17 in this game. But Kentucky's been in the line 33 times. Can St. Peter's stop fouling? 9 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock now. The drive, the miss, but of course there's another foul. Kentucky will go to the line for its 34th and 35th free throw in this game. By comparison, St. Peter's has been in the line 13 times. St. Pete says, B-Dub, what's worse, those rules in soccer or the way IU is playing? I think both are pretty bad, Tommy. Great question. Yeah, I've never been a fan of the away goal rule. Europe got rid of it this year. What does it mean? Like, if you're on the road, what does that mean? You go up 1-0, but you're really up 4-0? I don't get that. I gotta be understanding it wrong. They were talking about Iowa women's team led by Caitlin Clark. She is the bomb. Yeah, but she can't do everything. You got to have help from your teammates at some point. 76-75. First free throw is made. Second free throw is missed. Kentucky struggling here as of late from the line. Keeping St. Peter's in it. 2 minutes remaining. 15 ties in this game. 12 lead changes. Biggest lead by St. Peter's was 5. Biggest lead by Kentucky was 6. Been a close game all throughout. Wish we would have covered this one. On the drive, he'll get a bailout foul by Kentucky. And again, they're in the double bonus, so St. Peter's will go to the line with a chance to take the lead. Leon is a Mexican club. It's not pronounced like the boxers. Wait, I know this. Spinks, first name. Leon is lion. Is Spanish. Lion is pronounced Leon, not Leon. Leon is pronounced Leon. Okay, Leon. So it's Leon. Got it. Leon. All future Super Chats need a peacock recognition. I like that. Paka, paka! First free throw up and in. 76-76. Bailout, says B-Dub. New video for you is to explain those soccer rules. Yeah, that might actually work, man. When people actually have to know something, those are good videos. How-tos. How to understand the worst rule ever. This is the worst soccer rule ever known to mankind. That's the name of the video. Both free throws made. 77-76. St. Peter's with the lead. Thanks for joining, everybody. It's been fun. We do have a game after this, Vermont and Arkansas. I'll be calling that as soon as this one ends. Kentucky trying to work it inside. Turnover. Terrible pass. And now, season running out of time here for Kentucky. Down 1, 1:20 remaining. The Peacocks of St. Peter's. Where's St. Peter's at? Is that Florida? If so, that'd be dope because Florida Gulf Coast one is a 15 seed over 2 seed at Georgetown. I think St. Peter's is in Florida, isn't it? Good give down low, and that makes it 79-76. St. Peter's takes the lead. Kentucky now with the ball. They have timeouts. They'll use one. John Calipari's team is in trouble, down 3 with 56 seconds left. Away goal rule is a good rule because winning team can stall, win ahead. Yeah, so if we have an aggregate score of 4-4, but you beat me 4-1 at your place, and I beat you 3-0 at my place, even though the aggregate score is tied, I got the goal on the road, and I go through. Oh. All right, so score of 4-4, but you beat me 4-1 at your place, and I beat you 3-0 at my place. Even though the aggregate score is tied, I got the goal on the road, and okay, that makes a little bit more sense. I thought you were saying, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I wasn't thinking that, we're talking playing against each other before in the past or whatever, or something like that. I thought they had to win 4-1 no matter what, just in one game. And it's like, that's crazy. Or 5-1. Got to have these free throws, says B-Dub. He hit him. St. Peter's. That video will be golden. Ray, in soccer, there is no home field advantage. Both squads host a game. Ergo, 2-game playoffs and knockout. All right. If St. Peter's wins, I'm going to cry. I got Kentucky all the way to the Final Four, but I do not care. I love upsets like this, as long as it's not Michigan. New Jersey, same thing as Florida, really. Really, St. Peter's is in New Jersey? Interesting. I think there's a St. Peter's in Florida too, though. St. Pete looking solid. Okay, yeah, that's it. St. Pete. Ray, SP is in in Jersey City, New Jersey. Bummer. All rules aren't perfect. Wins used to be 2 points, ties 1 point, but now wins are 3 points to encourage playing. I got a feeling Kentucky is bye-bye. We're going to see. See, you're becoming an expert, and see, you're becoming an expert in soccer before you know it, right before our eyes. I'm ready to call it. As in call it, like never talk about it again. Kentucky on the drive. He's blocked. It goes out of bounds. It will remain Kentucky ball. They're going to take a look at it, though. It's under 2 minutes. They'll be able to take a look at it. San Diego State only up 4 on Creighton now. 142 left in that one. I have S-over. You have St. Peter's versus San Francisco in your bracket? No way. Tyler, you wild man. I got a feeling, Tyler, your bracket's going to crumble, though, because you just have too much crazy stuff going on. You got a good one right now, but it's going to crumble if you're making decisions like that. I know it might work out here. You did pick St. Peter's, though. You told me before this game even started that you picked St. Peter's. Crazy. All last game of the group stages of the World Cup are played at the same time. You can thank Austria and West Germany for that. Oh, man. Everything, death, taxes, and God Kong talking about soccer. God Kong and Al talking about soccer during basketball streams. All these top players UK get, they sure choke a lot in the tourney. Yeah, a lot. I had Kentucky in the championship game originally in my first bracket that I filled out. I only filled out one bracket, but I changed it. And I moved Kentucky back to the Final Four instead of in the championship game. I was too nervous about, how they kind of came out of nowhere compared to last year. So I was like, I don't think they're going to just in one season. They can, but they've done it before. But I didn't have a lot of confidence in that, so I moved them back to the Final Four. Probably should have moved them back further because even if they win this game, they haven't looked good. If you ever do a stalker stream, I'll talk about basketball. I bet you will. Ray, there was an England first, then came a New England. There's an Amsterdam first before a New Amsterdam, just like York became a New York. Question, where's the original jersey? Original jersey was definitely 100% in Jersey. Let's go with Italy. That should be SP Ball. Amsterdam, New Amsterdam, England, New England. Yeah, I'm going Italy. That should be at St. Peter's Ball. I haven't really paid too much attention to it. I keep seeing them show it, but I think if Beeline got these top players UK gets, he would have won a couple championships by now. Yeah, no joke. If Beeline got the top players that Juwan got, he probably would have. All right, let me watch this, see what I actually think. Out on Kentucky, right? The MLS Twitter account thinks Seattle is playing Santos instead of Leon, right? Leon. Prussian Empire and the ex-Austrian Hungarian Empire played to a 1-1 tie in 1982. Looks like St. Peter's Ball. 42 seconds. Can they finish this thing out? Can't really afford another overtime, honestly. Supposed to call the Arkansas game. Italy, how is new in Italy? Italian word, I don't know. I just thought Jersey, a lot of Italians there. I don't know. What's the answer? St. Peter's has to get the ball across the court. There you go. They do. They're waiting for a foul, but you want to be careful. Oh, they almost turned that rock over. There is a foul, and they'll go to the line for 2 shots. Dude, my Final Four for this group is Duke, Baylor, and Arizona, Wisconsin. Arizona, Duke, with Duke getting revenge 21 years later. I know I'll probably crumble down the stretch, but I will enjoy it while I can. Hey, do what you got to do. That's not terrible. That's not terrible Final Four, honestly. All those are possibilities. I got Wisconsin losing tomorrow, but that's probably the least likely of all those. The Soviet Union has won the Euros more recently than England. It's crazy how this turned into a soccer stream. What is going on? It was, I mean, really, we got 24 people in here, so it's cool. 80-76, St. Peter's with the lead. 81-76 now, 5-point lead. Kentucky running out of time, pushing it up court. 26 seconds remaining here. Looking for a three, they'll take it and hits it. Bang! Makes it 81-79. Missed their season was over. Missing a rebound. And St. Peter's coach is not happy about the defense there. Man, what a shot. I thought it was pretty good defense. It's just, he made a tough one. Oh, man. All right. Jersey named after the Isle of Jersey in the English Channel. I would have never guessed that. Never. St. Peter's up 5. I think this one's over. Never mind, says Tyler. Wow, what a three. Yep, great shot there. 21 seconds left. And I'm going to tell you what, St. Peter's looked very iffy on that last possession, trying to draw that foul. San Diego State now only up 2 over Creighton. 32 seconds left in that game. We got 2 barn burners. And, of course, I picked the game that was a 29-point game. I wouldn't have taken either. I would not have done a 15-2, and I would not have done San Diego State and Creighton because I don't like 8-9 matchups. Of course, they're going to be close, but they don't have a lot of doesn't have a lot of meaning to it. And they do get the ball in bounds. They'll go to the line for 2 free throws. 20 seconds remaining. Holy smokes, what a three. I agree, Tyler. To say lay on perfectly, Ray, you need to put the accent on the O. Lay on. Lay on. Lay on. Come on, Blue Jays. It's not Blue Jays. It's Peacocks, silly. Peacocks. I said Blue Jays at some point because I thought they were Blue Jays. Go! Go! All right, 82-79. First free throw is made. You guys ever have any of those friends that say, I'm done watching? He was mad about, he thought the call was going to be out on St. Peter's before it ended up being out on Kentucky. He's like, I'm done watching college basketball. These refs are so stupid and annoying. You ever have those people that say they're done watching a sport, but you know they're going to keep watching it anyways? All right, Kentucky moving the ball around. 12 seconds left. Heaves up a three, missed. Rebound by St. Peter's, and he gets fouled. We have 7 seconds left. 4-point game, and St. Peter's will go back to the line. Soccer stream because the Indiana game became a rout. No buzzer beaters today. None today, actually. This one was close to getting to be one, but in Creighton, San Diego State, 62-60 in that one. 32 seconds remaining there. If St. Peter's versus USF happens, is that going to be one game you cover? I hope you cover St. Peter's. I might just do that one. I'll have to look. We'll worry about tomorrow's games first, and then I'll see what is on the slate for Friday and Saturday and Sunday. I can tell you for sure I'll be doing Michigan, Tennessee. That's just not debatable for me. Denmark won the Euros without even qualifying for it. Not yet. We still have a few games left. And why do producers feel the need to show crying kids? It's all about ratings, baby. One shiny moment. 84-79. First free throw was made by St. Peter's. And second one's up and in. 85-79, 6-point game with 7 seconds left. Kentucky works it down. 4-3. It's missed. And St. Peter's will pull off the upset. They'll beat the Kentucky Wildcats, 2 seed out of the SEC. The Peacocks will move on. There goes my Final Four. I only say watching football 3 times in a season. I'm done watching football 3 times in a season. Bay ended with 51 points, and Pistons got the win. Goodness, I don't care that it's the Magic. Good Lord, 51. Sadiq Bey the Pistons better hold on to him, man. All right, I'm going to finish out this game. San Diego State up 62-60. Creighton with the rock here. 28 seconds remaining. Kicking it out. 19 on the shot clock. 22 left in the game. Creighton working it inside now. 12 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Drive inside, up and in. 11 seconds left. San Diego State has a chance to win the game here. And they'll call a timeout. What should we do? What should I do? Do I stick with this game or do I go ahead and start Arkansas? That's tipping off in two and right now. I think I'm going to stick with this game. If it goes into overtime, I'll switch over to my Arkansas stream. Technically, Uruguay is the 23rd province of the Argentine Republic. I was going to say we need to get through tomorrow first. I'm going to have to make a great cover for this one. Is it possible anyone has a perfect bracket now? Probably not. Well, I bet somebody does, but they'll lose it. So the new UK nickname should be the Jokers and not Wildcats anymore. I like that, Tommy. I was going to say you might as well keep going, Ray. Going to have to switch, though, right? I think I'm going to finish out this regulation, and then if it goes into overtime, I'll switch over to Vermont and Arkansas, and I'll call the end of this game in that stream. Bye-bye, Kentucky, says MSU. USF is going Sweet 16. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know. I'm a big fan if the 15 seed gets it done in round one. I think they can do it in round two. But Oral Roberts, did they go to Sweet 16 or they lost the very next game last year, didn't they? Once they beat Ohio State. Man, 15's over 2 happen, obviously. I just avoid them because who can predict which one? I definitely wasn't going to pick St. Peter's over Kentucky. If I was going to pick a 2 seed to lose, it wouldn't have been Kentucky. It wouldn't have been Villanova. So that would have left it in between who? Whoever's in Kansas's region and Baylor's region. No. Kansas region and Gonzaga's region. Duke. I wouldn't have picked Duke either. So I guess whoever's in Kansas's region probably would have been the 2 seed I would have picked to lose. Or Roberts beat Ohio State and Florida. Okay, so they did make it to Sweet 16. Nice. Nobody has ever had a perfect bracket, and nobody has ever won the top prize in Keno. Is that true? Nobody's ever had a perfect bracket before? USF is going to Sweet 16. Final OT, St. Peter's Peacock. Yes, indeed. 85-79 over Kentucky. Oral Roberts beat Ohio State and Florida. Who would pick Michigan over Colorado State? Laugh out loud. That must have busted a lot of brackets. Go blue, baby. Go blue, Showtime. B-Dub says, University of Kentucky. Ugh. I am going to constantly watch the YouTube version of St. Peter's UK and even more after my guy puts it on DVD. That's why I need to make a perfect cover for the DVD's case. I'm going to cherish that game forever. That's beauty, man. I remember the only time I've ever picked a 15 over 2. I know I said I have my logic about 15 over 2, but I didn't always have that logic. And Vermont's up 8-3 already over Arkansas, by the way. Only time I ever picked a 15 over 2 was Florida Gulf Coast over Georgetown. I got it right. Everybody was talking about it, Dunk City, and just how athletic they were. And Georgetown was so slow. And I just was like, I'm going with Dunk City, man. I'm actually going to buy the hype here. I had them going to the Sweet 16, and they did. They lost to Florida in the Sweet 16. Forgot who they beat in the second round. But I think in the second round they matched up with the 10 seed, like a lower seed. Only twice a 15 seed has made the Sweet 16, Gulf Coast and Oral Roberts, 13 and 21. Yep. And there's going to be a foul. And San Diego State's in the bonus. 1-1 up and coming. Nice on Al, said God Kong. Kentucky should change their name to Can't-Tucky. Oh, man. Packers only got a 2022 first-round pick and a 2022 second-round pick. Such a dumb trade up there with the Texas trade. Yeah, who knows, though? I mean, who knows what people were offering for that? They may have just taken the best that they had. I'm sure there were plenty of offers coming in. Oral Roberts beat Ohio State and Florida before falling to Arkansas. Yep. That was another one that, you know, I felt like Oral Roberts had a shot against Ohio State, but I would have never picked it. 62-62 with 7 seconds left. This game's got to rush up, man. That Arkansas game's already 4 minutes in, and I thought this was going to be over by now. Murray State has a shot now. They do. I got San Francisco winning that game, though, dependent. Florida Gulf Coast beat Georgetown and San Diego State. Okay, sounds right. Thanks for the info, MSU. You demand. Matt Bradley is a 79% free throw shooter. He's got a 1-1 for a chance to take the lead, and he misses. Creighton now for a chance to win the game. Are they going to call a timeout? No, they're not going to call a timeout. They're going to go full court length, and they're going to airball it. We'll go to overtime, but good job by Creighton to even send it to overtime. All right, guys, I'm going to close out of this one. I'll be right back with the Arkansas stream. We'll probably cover this Creighton-San Diego State game while we're covering that, so I'll see y'all there.